All right, now for real, we have it, and across the board, I'm live. I always feel bad when the VODs start with like that much silence, dude. Everyone's gonna fucking click on and then immediately click off, being like, "The hell, this guy doesn't know how to use his voice. This guy doesn't know English yet." I promise. That's actually partially true. Actually, I guess I did have to take English all the way up until I was done with schooling, so maybe I really didn't know shit. Honestly. Maybe my teachers were onto something with that one. Maybe that's why they had us, you know, keep doing English classes. They're like, they still don't get it, man. Finish with 10 or more trees. Fine. Let's do Explorer and fucking sit on the other side of the map real quick. Whatever. Okay. I think with Explorer, you probably do sticks. That's what I'm saying. Like, who even needs English? So I realized something today. Well, first of all, something I realized while I was at work is like, dude, I would... Okay, there's not going to be 10 or more trees. We got to kill these trees, man. We got to fucking get them out of here. It's our only way to level up. Please. Okay. I wake up, unfortunately. And I'm so ready for a stream. You know what I mean? I've got like so many bits ready. I'm ready to just talk and talk and talk. And then I got to work for a while, you know, sustain my livelihood or whatever. And then when it's time for me to stream after work, I'm like, dude, I'm so tired. And you might watch and be like, there's no way he's tired. I promise I can be higher energy than this. I can change. Okay, I can be her for you. No, but like, it's not like sad, I guess, because I don't know, I'm still pretty happy that my streams turned out overall, but I could be more energetic, and I don't know how I'm gonna change that, because it's not really, you know, like my choice. It's kind of how it is. I've got to work, unfortunately. We're also looking for, there it is. I was gonna say, once we get bag, we're good, because we kill so many trees. Now, I would love to unlock Cryptid, which is a sentence nobody has ever said, by the way, because everybody hates that character. But I'd still love to unlock Cryptid. I don't know how we're gonna get there. If you're wondering, by the way, why I'm going stick build instead of like guns for this character who has a bigger map size and all that, it's actually because sticks don't get penalized by the fact that there's a damage down. Yeah, so like, that's what I'm saying. I think that I could really, you know, reinvent the whole wheel out here, man. People would be watching me and they'd be like, holy shit, who needs cocaine? I got the damn salt and slices stream on, man. Get those drugs away from me, brother. I'm 2 years clean. All I need is a salt and slices, and all of a sudden my ass is on cloud 12, dude. Which is actually Cloud Stripe's brother, Cloud 12. It's not how names work. I guess it could be, because I don't know. Stripe, I'm assuming, is his last name, but I know cultures do it differently, where like you say last name first versus first name. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. Maybe that's how they've been doing shit in Midgard. I didn't play the game. Maybe first name Cloud, last name Stripe is his full name, dude. I did actually, oh, Salted Slices food review. Nobody asked for it. Here it comes. So I talked a couple of days ago about how I was ordering this one thing because I am such a sucker for like consumerism, and I see product and I'm like, human need to consume. You know what I mean? And it takes over. That's my visceral reaction. And they had advertised it was a Terraria life fruit flavored thing, right? It was from this caffeine brand that I had never heard of. They normally do coffee. They had, but this one was just like a gamer energy drink, because they knew gamers don't drink coffee. We're too busy like snorting G Fuel and doing Adderall. So there's no shot we could just order normal coffee. So it was just like an energy powdered drink, right? And so it finally came in today, and it's what I tried before stream today. It's how I perk myself up before I go live, as I normally drink a caffeinated beverage. When I don't, I feel off my game, you know what I mean? It's weird. I feel jittery when I don't have caffeine. That's not true, but that would be a sign of addiction, I think, which is why I'm going to say it's not true, regardless of how true it actually is. Which it isn't, by the way. So quick change doesn't matter with sticks. We'll buy that. Sticks matter with sticks. We'll buy that. Sticks matter with sticks. So it's finally come in and I've tried it. What are my thoughts? I actually, it was quite delightful. I'm a big fan of it, but I think that there needs to be a caveat with that. It's a mango limeade flavor. Me personally, I'm a huge fan of limes and their flavors. It's primarily the lime flavor that comes through. The mango's just there to offset the bitterness of a lime with a little bit of sweetness. Me personally, huge fan. And not everybody is going to be a huge fan. Also, the price, it's not like insanely expensive, but I've definitely seen, you know, other alternatives be cheaper, is all I'm gonna say. They also had one flavor of coffee that I don't know who the hell is ordering it. They had a flavor that was called maple bacon coffee. Is this the point we're at in life? Do people need like meat in everything so bad that they were like, I want to drink coffee, but what am I supposed to do? Just like drink it normally? There's no fucking protein in this. It's disgusting. Okay, well, yoink that. What is it? What's his minus? Only attack speed. That's fine. Our sticks are up plus 30 damage, so we're chilling. We're chilling. Oh, also, and then after I, you know, drank my caffeinated beverage, I was eating my dinner, and I was like, dude, I should go get a Diet Pepsi. And everybody, you can be very proud of me. I didn't do it because I remembered that has caffeine in it, and I just drank a very caffeinated beverage. My heart would be doing flips right now, man. Like Valentine's came early, the way my heart's beating right now. And it's like, no, actually, wait, that's heart disease. Hold on, this is heart failure. Wait. Wait, if we actually do have a limited number of beats in our life, brother, I'm maxing out my credit card over here. Holy shit. So we need to get our luck up, by the way, because once we get more luck, the more boxes we get from trees, the better, because then we get, yeah, it's a whole thing. That is minus dodge, but plus pickup range and harvesting. We'll get our harvesting to be a little positive, but we don't need it. We definitely need armor. I've been kind of, what's the word? Neglecting armor? Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Hi, welcome. What is that emo? I can't tell what it is, so small on my screen. Oh, and now I clicked on it. Oh, and now my whole chat is like fucked up. I think that, so you say sadly, it's probably one of the things that the most people who have it don't even realize how dependent their life becomes on it. And this isn't like, you know, me on my boomer arc where I'm like, you kids and your damn caffeine, you know what I mean? It's more like the more people drink it, the more they're like, I'm just not myself without coffee. No, honey, that's addiction. That's dependency. So close. That's actually forming an emotional attachment to it. Ooh, you almost had it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've said it before, and I say this without disrespect. I know that it sounds like disrespect. I say this as someone who has no... Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking... My fault. I confused Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss for the 50th time in my life. So I was going to say something about Has Been Hotel, and then I just realized that the two are separate again. It's like a whole... I have a revelation every day. Every day I wake up, I have a revelation, and that's that. What I was going to say about Has Been Hotel, because I'm going to say it again, is that to me, every time I see a clip from Has Been Hotel, I'm like, it kind of, and again, I mean this without disrespect, it looks like Steven Universe if they let Steven say fuck. Like if the creators are like, what we need is a little bit of swearing in here, then I'd be like, yeah, that's the same show. And I say that as someone who liked Steven Universe for a while. Why didn't I like it? I'm not like everyone else online who just kind of developed a hate boner for it for no reason. It was just the fact that like I was keeping up with it as it came out, and then they were like, by the way, it's gonna be 8 months before the next 3 episodes drop. And just over time, that kind of grates on you, and your vested interest in something is just forced to drop over time. So it was just kind of dropped organically. A lot of people I feel like have ill will towards the show. I'm nothing like the rest of y'all. I just kind of like got bored of waiting. That's what really separates me from the rest. Okay, so the run is feeling pretty good. The whole point of this run was to unlock Cryptid, but now I'm just kind of like exploring, you know what I mean? Investing myself to new lands yet undiscovered. I guess we could try to unlock it. Look how many trees we have. Hold on. Let's stay away from trees right now and see if this works for cryptid. Come on. Not enough. Barely not enough, I'll say. Do I have any proof that it was barely? No. Not even a little bit. We already have one weird ghost. What's another? More attack speed. Definitely. Minusing our range. We don't really care about range when we're playing all melee. Get another stick. Get another stick. What's our speed at? Enough that we can minus it for a little more armor. And then we gotta break these things open and start our healing quick so that we don't get one shot. And then we're completely safe, man. I was saying earlier, by the way, that like I'm not on my boomer shit yet. You know what I mean? Like I didn't get fully into it, right? But I was thinking about how like sometimes I feel as though the boomer ideas and like ideologies of existence seep their way into my life. And I kind of have to like, it's like the Venom symbiote suit. You know what I mean? I gotta fucking like rip it off and remind myself who I am. I gotta actively fight that kind of shit. You know what I mean? And you might be like, what are you talking about? So like, I'm very pro people being able to do whatever they want if they're happy. You know what I mean? That includes like get a tattoo wherever you want. This matters because sometimes I'll see someone like who has a tattoo on their face, and even though I just said like you can do whatever you want, why would I care? Sometimes I fight like this primal urge in my head to be like, don't they know they have that for life? And I'm like, no, you can't say that. Remember who you are. It's like it's seeping its way deep in there, you know, and it's affecting me in ways that ooh. Okay, we need to get our luck up. So I think I just rolled past luck after saying that, man. Ooh, okay. We definitely buy this because now we're on wave 11. Next wave's a boss wave, and we'll have that. I know, it's like, I'm like, yeah, everyone should be able to do what they want. And then I'm like, oh, don't they know they have that for life, man? It's like, of course they do. What did they think? They were going to get it and then it would fall off tomorrow? Yeah, unless they have a fucking severe leprosy. I'm pretty sure they were counting on it being there, you know? Also, leprosy is probably like the most nightmarish disease I could think of, man. Like, I don't think I would make it if I had that. It just seems so horrible to have to live your life on full alert of like, by the way, my skin could just like give up on me at any moment. That's terrifying, dude. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. I know everyone was wondering, salted slices, would you? I would not. I wouldn't do that personally. Oh, I'm slowly starting to get some more, like, I look like a real streamer things up. I'm starting to work on a better banner. I know that my current banner is iconic. Dare I even say it's half the reason people are here. Ooh. We want more attack speed for sure. I don't want to do a red stick yet, I don't think. Okay. With silver bullets, this boss shouldn't be shit. Also, it's Chef, man. They killed his ass on South Park, and I'm about to show him why. Not even, you know, not even the Scientology part. I mean, just the other parts. I think that was why, right? Chef was the one who the voice actor was like a Scientologist and was like, guys, I thought South Park was so funny because like they made fun of everybody, but then they made fun of my religion, Scientology, and all of a sudden I hate these guys. It's like, dude, come on, man. We're all just having a bit of a laugh, a bit of a goof. Hold on. Let's just kind of walk away. Don't you ever say, I just walk away. I will always love you. You know what I mean? Me on my Hannah Montana shit. Sorry, Miley Cyrus. How could I get the two confused? Their faces just feel so similar to me. I don't know. Okay. It is wild. Why'd they do that for the Disney show? Where they were like, yeah, your character will just be like your real life name. There's no way anybody can separate the art from the artist when the artist is the same name as what's in the art. What else am I working on? That's a great question. Hey, can I like refresh my stream chat real quick? Hold on, give me 1 second. Boop. Okay. So what else I'm working on is, and then also put this back. Sorry, had to do some OBS management stuff. Okay. I'm working on obviously the live 2D model, but that's very slowly in the works because you wouldn't believe it. There's actually a lot that goes into it. I'm working on some starting soon screens, some animations and stuff like that I'm doing all of them. So if you see them and you think they look like shit, keep it to yourself, okay? But I'm starting to actually like crack down on working on them and stuff. I've got to choose music that I want for like my starting soon, and I think I'm gonna look up like royalty-free music to scour the New York sewers too, you know? I think that shit really just kind of encapsulates the vibe. Or like, I'm gonna look up swamp music, royalty free, and see what I find. What's your favorite genre? Dude, I'm just kind of a big swamp head, man. I don't know. I'm just kind of out here listening to swamp rock. 104.3, where we only play the biggest hits from the bog. What a fun word bog is, man. But yeah, so just some general channel stuff. I'm thinking of what I should be starting to clip for YouTube also, because I agree that I should be making more YouTube videos, even if it is just like full runs from something I'm doing. I think I should go back to doing that. It was, you know, some good stuff. Dude, I don't know if I've ever gone on record saying it. Dude, Jack Stauber's, oh, he's one of my favorite artists of all time. I was in the top 1% of Jack Stauber listeners too last year on Spotify, and I wear that as a badge of honor. You guys, just because he hasn't really put out anything recently, you guys stop listening? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I guess that's where I'm really different from the rest of y'all. I don't leave people. I'm loyal, you know? I'm fucking listening to the Opal soundtrack for the 30,000th time and being like, God, I wish he made extended versions of all of these, aside from maybe like the Lullaby one, because that one still kind of creeps me out. But I think that it's perhaps the intention when you consider that the mother is, you know, like a crackhead drug abuser who also abuses her daughter. So like, it's probably, you know, a little bit more understandable that that one was the song that's a bit creepier compared to like, oh, well, the dad is a narcissist and the grandpa is slowly killing himself and not caring about the people around him. So it's kind of, you know, understandable that one of them would have a little bit of a heavier theming and messaging behind it. Anyways, that's just, you know, just a casual little thought I had, I suppose. But yeah, the other two songs from Opal are definitely on the soundtrack. The one Lullaby one, not on the soundtrack. Nah, I can't just like run at the gym to that, man. I'm gonna piss myself in front of everybody, and I don't have a kink to where I want to get like humiliated like that. If anything, I'd just like cry and never come back to the gym, man. We can minus 2% lifesteal for more XP gain, I imagine. Maybe we should get more dodge going. But maybe I could also just roll all of these and say fuck that. Okay. What? So enlighten me on what's possibly good about it. Unless Zenyatta's good again, in which case, never mind, the game's good. If Zenyatta is not strong, it's one of the worst games I've ever seen. I know that it's weird to say that when I also play like a lot of Lucio and Baptiste. That's true. Zenyatta is my one and only beloved. And also, I'll never forgive them for making Kiriko as a character. And you might say, what's so wrong about Kiriko? Look, Kiriko gets to do what Zen does, where you're kind of like a pseudo DPS while still being a healer. Sorry, support. I know there's a big drama in the Overwatch community about what term you use to refer to the supports. My fault. I didn't mean to, you know, dead name like that. But Kiriko's whole thing is she's able to go in and kind of two-tap squishies. But then she also has a move that says, by the way, I was cheating. I get a teleport across the entire map. That's not cool. You can't do that. If Zenyatta had that, you want to know what everyone would say? Oh, we gotta nerf this guy. Whoa, why is this support gonna do all that? Kiriko does it. You know. She's part of the fucking Shimada clan. Of course she can. Fuck you. Yeah, but like, that's the best part. If they get too mad, they'll go back to like speaking French. And then all of a sudden, you know, you don't have to take them seriously anymore because they're like speaking a goofy language. It's like, you fool, you've lost the argument. You've resorted back to a language that sounds like, you know, one of the Muppets talking. I mean, obviously the one that I was referring to there, you'd imagine I would be the Swedish chef, and there's like, why would French sound like the Swedish chef? Look, fucker, I couldn't come up with someone else. Okay, if you want the truth, it's that I couldn't think of any famous French people, but also we could go a little bit more like leaning into the joke and be like, actually I meant they sound like Kermit, those froggy bastards. Anyway, see, we can lean whichever way we want. Also, we did unlock Cryptid. I knew we would if we played Explorer. I just thought it would come way before that wave. There's a lot of fucking stuff. Holy shit. It's because they've all moved on to finding out how to just be happy. They don't need Overwatch anymore. You're one of the only people who relapsed back, man. Everyone else is just like, life is good. Do I have broken mouth? I do. We'll roll again for free. Our final bag likely won't actually pay for itself, so we're not gonna get it. Now here, who do we have? The Fly ain't shit, man. The Fly is kind of shit. Anybody else notice that he's shit, by the way? Anybody else notice, much like in the Gorilla song Dare, he's Andre 3000, the way that he's the shit? Yeah, or not Dare, sorry, fuck. Why did I say Dare? Holy shit, I picked the wrong, fuck. Wait, what's the song called? Do You Think? That's what it's called. My fault. Fake Gorilla's head out here. What can I say? I know, Gorillas and Jack Stauber. Wow, this guy's music taste sure seem to be people who have animated music videos. Listen. What's next? Hatsune Miku? Listen. Let's not, you know, character assassinate each other here. Also, there's only like 3 Miku songs. Okay, I'm going to die. I'm going to die alone and not surrounded by those who love me. I'm going to feel so alone at the end of my life. Yep. All right, well, you know, here I was. Damn. 41 HP regen, 13 armor, and I still lost. And my speed was at 25, man. I could not outspeed any of them. Did I pick up something that was... No, I don't think so. I mean, obviously the enemies were faster because of existing in general, but damn, unlucky. I say as I was, you know, definitely just like skill issued. So this character is strange. They're very, very weird. I think most people would consider them to be the worst character in the game. You can't lifesteal, you have no range, and enemies drop less materials. What's the upside? That's the joke, fucker. You're the punchline here. There isn't one. I know, we're making good progress out here. The whole thing with this character is that you get a little bit of a benefit when you dodge and for more trees existing. So all we want to do now, does it give trees more HP? No. We want to get dodge going as soon as possible, but also keep up our material gain from these little knives. Eventually, this is going to pivot into using claws. That's a very like later in the game goal. That's an ambition that I have. You know what I mean? Now we get a ton of stats from those trees existing. We want to start getting dodge soon. Unfortunately, okay. Now, you might think that surely that means that we've got, you know, something better with dodge. Nope. No, nah, we don't do that actually. It's crazy that you'd bring that up. We do not dodge better. Okay. Now, as the game goes on, the buffs from trees existing are going to matter less and less. But we're not at the point where it matters less yet. So for now, we definitely want to keep all of our trees alive and play away from them. Each time we kill a tree, I do believe we get stats in the round. No, you just get stats for trees being up. Every tree we have alive is currently giving us a little bit of HP regen, which we desperately need. We have to get our damage up as much as I wanted dodge. We can't afford to minus our crit chance, as nice as it would be to have a little bit extra. We can't go minus dodge. We can recover more from consumables, get another knife. Minus our speed a little bit because we're still going to be getting a lot of trees, hopefully, and then we'll lock in both of those. Okay, if you're wondering why my commentary has nosedived to actually talking about the game, I know, ew, it's because this character is genuinely like very hard and kind of awkward in how they play because they don't really have any synergy with anything. And you might think that I'm being facetious. No, man, their own build is like against what they stand for, man. The only way to play them is just kind of hope that your dodges hit. Because unlike Ghost, who has dodge capped at 90 and is built around dodge, you don't have a higher dodge cap. You're still just praying that you're getting lucky. And brother, I'm not feeling like Daft Punk today. I know. These fucking rats and their insert whatever you want here. Okay. We need to get crit capped as soon as possible because we need money. We need cash. What happened to our stash? I bought an electric. Yeah, I know memes. Look at lay epic memes. Oh, hold on, let me pull one up real quick. Pulls up trollface.png. Sorry guys, what can I say? Get epically memed. Dude, so sometimes I don't know what I want to stream, and you might think that it's kind of crazy that I would have done this, right? I'll just scroll through Twitch categories to see what people are streaming right now. I saw there was a new game called Enshrouded. I was like, oh, cool. What's this one all about? It's another survival game. Look, I don't want to be the one to say it, okay? After having played, please just give me, we'll take 6 melee damage. We need something good. We'll take 10 harvesting, I guess, but it's not good. Okay. After having played Pal World on stream for a good few number of hours, probably with the 4 days combined, almost 20 hours on stream. Survival games on stream are kind of like, they got no shelf life, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to watch them for that long unless they're playing the survival game, which is fine. I feel it. That's why I've just been playing Power World mainly offline with friends now, because like it's what's more fun. So we do need to start getting dodge, but we just haven't been seeing any showing up. Dude, there's too many trees. I'm going to have to kill some. Unfortunate, but that's how it is. So I was like, there's no shot that I'm streaming Enshrouded. Sorry. It's just I know how this will go, you know? Yes, roguelikes are always fun to watch because something's gonna happen. It's the same reason games like League of Legends, as much as people love to hate on them, hi, it's me, I'm people. It's why they are fun to watch, because someone queues into a League game. You don't need, I mean, you need to know what League's about, right? But like, you don't need 30 hours of preamble on what's going on, you know? You just gotta click in and be like, hell yeah, it's happening. Fuck yeah, he's gonna go there and try to beat up his lane opponent. I know what's going on here. And then they'll go 0-8 and be like, mods, ban anyone in chat who says anything mean, okay? I'm having a tough game right now. Mods, guys, you don't have to be mean to me right now. And then they'll fucking call everybody in chat, you know, the dumbest motherfuckers, hard stuck, can't do anything. We love League of Legends community around here. In fact, I saw this one person, it was so funny. They were acting all high and mighty in a League chat because they were plat. They were like, you wouldn't understand. Me as a plat player, I'd get it. And then somebody else was like, you think plat is good? Let me tell you what's good. I'm actually emerald. And then people are like, you think emerald's good? And I was like, dude, it's actually so funny how it's just genuinely true that League players think, your elo's below mine, therefore you're in piss low. Me, my elo's above yours, therefore I'm a god gamer. And that's just kind of how it is, you know? It's a very much like the second somebody leaves an elo, everybody who's the elo below them is the worst player of the game they've ever seen. And it's so funny because 80% of the people in that elo are like hard carried by one person on their team, and they've just happened to play enough where their survivorship bias is going up. They're like, I'm so good. It's like, you're not necessarily so good. It's just that like you're able to get carried. Okay. Whew, let's try and live. The issue with dodge builds is sometimes you get hit a lot, and that's not good. Surely though, my dodge is going to start kicking in at any moment now, and everybody will be like, holy shit, he's so good at the game. Come on. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, right? It's if there's one streamer in a category, like the one time I was going into Brotato and I was like, holy shit, there's like 11K people here. I wasn't actually, let me make it very clear, I wasn't going to get any of those 11K. They were all there to watch one guy. I wasn't like riding on his coattails or anything. It was just like, you know, they're all here to watch him and I'm just going to exist on the sideline. Did I take power generator, which exclusively function? By the way, my dodge is only at 12%. You know what? I think it's okay that my dodge hasn't been proccing that much. I think I myself am the reason it's not. Okay. But like, it's so how Twitch categories go, you know? The viewer count doesn't really mean shit. Power of viewer count is falling off a cliff. And I don't think it's because people don't enjoy the game. I think its player count is still going to stay pretty steady for a while. I think it's that like survival games, like I said, there's nothing to do. Like you don't watch someone play a survival game and get that vested unless it's their first time playing and you want to watch their reactions. But then the only retention that you get are people who watched you at the start. It's just kind of how it is. With that said, I'm going to play a game pretty soon on stream that is gonna have pretty horrible viewer retention, but I want to play it because it's one of my favorite game series of all time, and so you guys are gonna be forced to watch me if you want to see it. And I'm gonna play Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth because fucking I heard Kiryu comes back in this game. You're out of your mind if you think I'm not playing that. Kazuma Kiryu's back and you think I'm not gonna play it, brother? It's calling out my name, you know? Hey, how's it going? But like, I need to play that one, dude. Also, if you haven't ever played any of the Yakuza games, just like genuinely, you gotta do yourself a favor. They go on sale all the time. Play Yakuza 0, dude. It's so good. It's like actually phenomenal. I love that game with all my heart, man. Also, they're just silly. They don't take themselves too seriously, but they take themselves seriously enough. So how are we doing? Because like there's some story beats that are like, holy shit, this is actually a really serious moment that's kind of touching on my heartstrings a little bit. Damn. And then right after that, Kiryu will go to the pocket racing circuit and fight using his toy race car against an 8-year-old and be like, yes, when he wins. And it's the best shit in the world. It's actually how I want more games to be. They know how to be serious, but they also know how to give you enough like silly little jingle. You'll be walking around and Majima will show up as a zombie and start Majima's zombie invasion, and you're like, what the hell is going on? And I'm like, this is it, we've reached peak gaming. Okay, we're kind of at the point now where I'm gonna just start killing trees for boxes. It's more worth it for me to try and get the box, I think. Okay. Yo, put me in touch. I've got some ideas for the sequel for him. Yo, speaking of sequels, do you want to know what blew my mind? People are currently playing, and I'm not a hater of this, by the way. I need to make it clear. I understand the internet. They're very up in arms about this game. I'll give my takes on it in a second, because like there are takes to be had for sure. People are playing The Last of Us Part 2 Remaster. What the fuck has happened to us as a society? That game came out like under 3 years ago, right? Or maybe exactly 3 years ago. I don't remember when it came out. Okay, Mummy still hurt us really bad. What the fuck are we doing remastering it? That's an insane thing to do. That'd be like if tomorrow they were like, Nintendo was like, by the way, guys, we're releasing Mario Wonder remastered. No, you don't need to do that, guys. Like, really? I understand why you're doing it. You don't actually have to do that, man. The game is still really new. Like, that's insane that there's actually a remaster of it already. Now, I said I'd give my take on the game. What did I genuinely think of the game? Okay. They had an idea that they executed atrociously. It's like, it is one of the worst executions of a video game plot I think I've ever seen. They make sure that you hate Abby as a character before they try to make you sympathize with her. And that is suicide for that character's existence in media. Because who is going to like her when her introduction is that, hey, you should hate this character? Well, guess what? People are going to hate the character. It's a really good idea, though. Because the idea is you're kind of presenting the morality of what happens in a gray area, right? And this is Salt and Slice's media analysis. Media literacy is good, gamers. What happens in The Last of Us Part 1? Spoilers for those who haven't played it. Maybe mute the tab for half a second. Joel goes on a rampage at the end of the game. You kill so many innocent people to get Ellie back. Now, us as a player, we view this as justified because that's what we want to do. We want Ellie saved because we've formed this connection with her. We've seen the bright, colorful, and happy person she is despite the gray world around her. This leads to an actual, like, very deep attachment you as the player have with Ellie and Joel's relationship, where you also go, but I don't want Joel to give up Ellie. So you're like, fuck yeah, Joel, get in there and save her. What The Last of Us Part 2 poses as a question is that the right choice when you consider the number of people he killed? The answer is most likely it isn't, because there's a lot of death for no reason. And it can only perpetuate a cycle of people getting hurt by your actions. So presenting Joel as the bad guy isn't a bad idea intrinsically. The issue comes when you have this character that you don't know walk in immediately and hit a motherfucking Joel in one as her first act on screen. Nobody is going to like that character. Why would they? Thus far, all she's done is show up, hit a Joel in one, leave. So you go, hey, fuck her. What the hell? She is not justified to do that. The game tries to change the narrative by showing why she did those actions. It's a great idea. Too bad I already hate this character for what she's done. They shouldn't have done that. They definitely made that started out on the wrong foot, you know? So anyways, that's my official Last of Us Part 2 take. Because, like, also, let's be honest, I think it really shows how poorly executed the story was, that a lot of people's favorite part of the game, myself included, because it is hilarious, is when that one dude comes in and fucking strong arms the kid with Abby and punches him right into the garage door. It's actually unintentionally one of the funniest, like, slapstick humors I've ever seen in video gaming. It's so funny, man. And every time I see it, I'm like, that shit is actually hilarious, dude. It's definitely not what they intended for me to feel when I saw that, but holy shit, that's funny. Okay, adrenaline's not a bad idea. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that media analysis with Salt and Slices. That's my official Last of Us Part 2 take, and I'd stand by it because I literally just said it. So be really sad to back down now. So I think that people would have liked the story more if, and I know that there's a lot of, you know, stop telling so many stories, right? Start telling new stories. Imagine if we didn't get a Last of Us Part 2 where you play as Ellie. We get a Last of Us Part 2 where you play as Abby. And the entire story is focused on her life as a Firefly. And this whole time, you have this sense of dread in the back of your head. Because you're like, I know what happens here. I know what happens at the end of this. These are the Fireflies that Joel kills. I know these people. This isn't going to end well. And the entire time, you're learning more about these people's lives. You're seeing all the struggles they go through, everything, you know, how it's building, and how everybody in the world is struggling. And you can even see maybe how many millions of people Ellie's sacrifice could save. And you're like, the whole time you're like, holy shit, maybe Joel shouldn't have done that shit, man. Maybe he shouldn't have actually killed all those people. Wait, this is heavy, dude. I wish, holy shit, that's not good. And then they release a Last of Us Part 3, hit it out of the park. Everybody's like, holy shit, man. The moral dilemma I felt between, well, I like Joel a lot, but he did kill this girl's father. And also, you know, did a lot of not good. It would make for a very interesting story that would have been told far better. Because let me ask you a question. If you were someone like me who wanted to see a lot of different people's reactions, in the fight between Ellie and Abby, when they have you swap perspectives and you play as Abby fighting Ellie, did you see a single person who wanted Abby to win? You're supposed to want Abby to win there. That's the intended thought process behind the whole thing. Is, yo, we hope Abby wins because she deserves it. Nobody thought that at that point, because the story is framed in a way where you still think of Abby as an antagonist because that's how she's been framed the entire time. It doesn't matter that you showed a sad backstory right now. She's been framed as a hateful person from the start. Therefore, you hate her. Oh yeah, the ending was also like dog ass. The idea is like, oh, she's forgiving her, but it doesn't feel like an earned forgiveness at all. Anyways, there's been a little bit of a lot of media analysis, I suppose. Let's play a little video game. It mainly, look, I like doing media analysis, but here's why. It lets me sound smart, right? Like, you might have heard that and been like, damn, Salted Slices is cooking with this one, man. Holy shit, he's got a cooking with this one. I was just kind of talking. I was just kind of chatting whatever came to mind, dude. But it does sound intellectual. If I put a nice, like, you know, soundtrack behind that, I upload that right there, and all of a sudden how to fix The Last of Us 2. It's probably, look, let's be honest, there's probably 30,000 videos on how to fix the story, because I'm not exactly the smartest writer of all time, but even I can see how you change the story to make it something people care about, you know? I think they tried to do too much at once with The Last of Us Part 2, and ultimately, nobody wanted to play it. Like, I remember hearing the rumors. Joel dies in like the first 30 minutes. There's no way that's true. That'd be an insane thing to have happen. They wouldn't do that. That's Joel we're talking about, man. That's Joel Last of Us. They wouldn't have Joel Last of Us die. He's the Last of Us. But doing it that early without anybody giving a fuck about any of the new characters, not a smart idea for the longevity of the game and people caring about the story you're trying to weave. Okay. We can't minus our dodge. I don't want to minus our armor. We can't minus our dodge. I want armor, but better. It doesn't seem... Okay. I'm in. But just know that I probably shouldn't be in. We should do... I don't want to minus our HP regen at all. I don't want to minus our speed at all. I'm down to minus our speed a little bit, though. Just because the armor is very nice to have. -1 for some extra stats. All right. Okay, okay. Yeah, it is. It very much comes out of nowhere. And does not feel like an earned or deserved ending, which definitely adds to people's feelings of frustration with the game in general. It's a lot of issues, but a decent idea. Because here's the thing, right? At least I can say their idea was good. You want to know what game story I can't say it for? And this is a game that I genuinely loved. Like, it's probably a very close contender to being one of my favorite games ever played on mute. And that is Borderlands 3's story. I don't know what they were thinking, man. Like, is this the writing level we're at in the gaming industry? If so, dude, it's so cooked. It's so over. There's just no shot. If this is where we're at, it's so over for the game industry, man. Because, like, they just didn't know what they were writing, dude. Genuinely writing on mute. We can't take torture. We have too much HP regen and too many other ways to get our health back. That's worth taking. That's worth taking. Percent damage is nice. Attack speed's nice. Our range is so atrociously bad that for the first time this entire run, I'm going to take something just to up our range. We can't do that. Yeah, Borderlands 3, amazing gameplay. Arguably, like, some of the best that we've seen for the series. Yo, whoever the lead writer was, Talk to Lilith really went off today, huh? Like, really, we were thinking about this one. And fucking Maya dying, and I think the most insulting part about Maya's death in the game is the fact that in order to see a funeral scene that they had planned for her, you have to buy a DLC. Isn't that fucking insane? In order to see the story for the video game you purchased, you the consumer, okay? You bought this thinking, oh, this game's gonna go off, this game's gonna be so heat, blah, 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 blah. In order to see that, you have to buy a DLC. It's so fucked, man. It's just never been that over, man. Okay. We're gonna get some extra money here. I mean, we've been getting extra money like the whole time. I'm down to cap my HP here. Fucking can't take that now. I'm down to take this, even though I probably shouldn't. It's fine. Roll me. No. More trees. No. Nope. We'll take a little minus speed, even though it does come with minus damage. 75% damage, 54 melee damage. We should be, and a 63% on our... Is our dodge uncapped, actually? Wait, I thought it capped at 60. Oh, our max is 70. So it is slightly upgraded, but I don't think they say that, do they? They don't say that shit anywhere. They're like, figure it out, dumbass. Okay, well, fair enough. I'm figuring it out on the bright side. Okay. The more we dodge, the more we feel powerful. So I'm trying to get hit by enemies just so that we can get increases to our attack speed. Also, we just heal so much off of killing. Everything we do is a crit, and every crit can heal us. So, wait, how much caffeine would be able to do what? Holy shit. Dude, I'm just saying shit. You gotta understand. Can we, like, roll it back? I need more context for what I said. Normalize giving context to something somebody just said. Some people are stupid. Okay. Hold on. This is good. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Now we'll keep getting Riposta just because it keeps giving it to us. We'll take that too, just for the range, and then some more armor. Even on this, nah. I'm down, but it does, like, really overcap our crit chance. Yeah, we're at 130% on these. I don't want to do that, really. I'm down for this for sure. It's useless. There's no reason to attract them closer to us right now. Alien magic is worthwhile. Oh no, it's not. Our HP is capped. Fucking someone remind me this. Okay. Right now, if we win our first cryptid run, I'm gonna put my PayPal in the description. I just want a little donation that says congratulations on being the best gamer. That's all I really want. Okay. Oh, right. That's the other thing I was working on. I forgot to say that. Not the donation. I don't think that anything I'm doing really deserves donations right now. I'm just kind of like fucking, you know, out here thinking. This is why claws weren't showing up. We didn't have them unlocked. Fucked up that the best item for this character is locked behind playing this character. Claws are really good. So the other thing that I was working on is little things like little banners that say about and all that kind of stuff for underneath the channel, just so it looks a little bit nicer when you click on it. It doesn't look as barren, you know what I mean? As Baron Nasher, that is. Okay. So this is how we'll kill Brawler then. Yeah, because now we have Claw. We just play a precise Brawler build. And, I mean, he's fucking cracked. There's no way that we lose on Danger 5 when we have the Claw weapon plus Brawler. Yeah, I saw this one thing. I don't even, yeah, perhaps even maybe I post. Dude, I was thinking of posting earlier today. But, like, all I was gonna post, I don't know. I think I've got to like turn off my brain more to post there. Because like my post was going to be guaranteed tip to win every round of Quiplash. And it is a word that starts with C and ends with That's right, boys. Calcium. It's not like the funniest joke of all time. Okay. Like if I gave it a little more cadence here, I'm sure it would sound a little bit funnier. If I really worked on the delivery there, but like, it's not bad. And then I was like, whatever, I'm at work. So then I went back to, you know, like doing my job. I know, boo, boo, not based. I'm sorry. I'll change. I can make it different. Okay. Our dodge is at 18%. Oh, okay. We start with extra dodge on him. We're currently not really getting the weapons I want to show up. Why didn't I buy a fist there, you ask? I think that it would have been short-sighted of me, to say the least. Now, maybe we actually... Okay, hold on. Let's live. Fuck! I was trying to end the round on 1 HP to unlock the final character. Would have been really nice. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Because, like... Son of a bitch. Oh, fuck me. Oh, that's an embarrassingly short run, dude. Oh, fuck. Oh, man, that shit was so sad. Okay. Let's do a chunky run. Fucking... The gamers aren't gonna like this. I'm gonna play it using the chopper. Because it's the only weapon I can think of that does HP % scaling, and also it makes our consumables heal us for more. It could use a little bit more attack speed to be good, a little bit more range for sure to help like the radius at which we're sweeping. Anyways, we're just gonna play. Yeah, I think that it's fine. -1 recovered is brutal, but we'll make it back by purchasing a lemonade later. Maybe even doing the weird dragon head or whatever that gives +2 but -2% dodge. We're not here to dodge, okay? I don't have this much extra HP to fucking try and dodge attacks. What am I, a coward? Now, do you also get less percent? Oh, percent dodge modifiers are even less. And HP regens less. But yeah, the whole idea here is we just kind of like, you know, we out here. We might want to go crit then, because crit's an easy way to double your damage. Doctors hate them. Double your damage in this easy step. Okay, roll this. Still nothing. Lock in another chopper, and then we just keep going. Our HP is starting to climb. It's starting to climb. Yeah. Wait, I saw this one post earlier today. It was something stupid. It was like keen to face charges for taping dead fish to multiple ATM machines. Is that a true news article? I don't know, but when I read it, this is what, like when I read the headline, this is what I thought to myself. Honestly, fuck finding out what's real. 2024 is the year where I just start believing misinformation because it's more fun. Like, it's so much research to understand like if something's real or not. To just believe something, all you gotta do is look at it and go, yeah, that's right, that happened. It's so easy, man. Yeah, he was charged and arrested. See, this is why I'm just gonna start believing shit, man. It's so much easier. I clicked on a link to the article and then I went, honestly, I shouldn't have clicked on this link. They probably just pulled my IP address. They probably have my social security number now. I was also thinking of adding rules for underneath the channel. And the first rule for chat was going to be no posting my IP address in chat. So that way, if I ban someone for doing it, they can't be like, what the hell? That wasn't in your rules. Actually, read number 1. Sorry, buddy. Okay. And then the other rules, I was probably just gonna go to like any Twitch chat ever and look at their rules underneath and do a little control C, control V, but then MLA style format, you know, citation them and be like, oh, it's not plagiarism. Actually, if you notice, I cited my source. So that makes it completely okay for me to steal exactly verbatim what they said. Do teachers still use MLA? Because I remember there was like a new upcoming citation. New upcoming citations in your area. No, but like there was something I saw that was saying MLA's out. The new way of citing it is like, I don't know. One day I will get real mods. And then I can turn down auto mod sensitivity so people can finally say cum. So we can open up the cum gates as we've always wanted to. Was it APA? Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that's the one. Fuck, speed modifiers you don't get on this character. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, I fucked that up. I really fucked it up this time. Didn't I, my dear? Okay. We get weird food. Food? Jesus, man. Who am I? We get weird food, and then we should be good. What's our crit chance at right now? 11%. What's the modifier on these bad boys? X2 is pretty good, man. X2? No one tell Elon, man. He's gonna invest it all, dude. He can't afford it. Okay. We get plus 11 HP every time they drop food for us. I'd say that's pretty fucking good. Do we have extra trees spawning yet? We don't. We have a lumberjack shirt, which is decent. It's just not quite enough. Once we get a little bit more than that, I'm gonna feel so confident about the positioning in which we have put ourselves in for this run. Okay. More crit chance I think is good. A bag I think is good. Chopper, my favorite straw hat. Just kidding. Look at me lying. We get this and then lock that in. Yeah. Our percent damage modifiers reduced? No. Why didn't my damage go down? I don't know. But we're doing fine. We're okay. We're gonna live. But yeah. Oh, speaking of new things. Do you guys see that mathematicians have decided what infinity minus infinity is? I don't know how they're doing this shit, man. Like, honest to God, we gave up on the search for, you know, oh, here's how you to turn lead into gold. And we gave up on that idea. I think it's time we revisit it, man. Not because, like, okay, what people don't understand, by which I mean, like, they're so smart they don't realize how stupid they are, right? If you are able to turn lead into gold and you find out how to do it, do you want to know what gets devalued? The value of gold. It's not gonna be worth as much when everyone can fucking basically 3D print it at that point. Okay, but like, how the fuck were they able to just determine? If you don't know, by the way, if I'm remembering correct, infinity minus infinity is -1/12. Why? I don't fucking know, man. I have no clue how they get that idea, because it's everything minus everything. I guess one number is always fucking -1/2 or -1/12 off from another number or something. but that's what's currently like they're, I guess it's not agreed on, but this is what they're postulating, and it's like enough that people are being like, actually, hold on, they're on to something. What are they on to? Like, I'm not saying they're wrong, obviously. I'd have no clue if they're right or wrong, but I think that's the part that really fucks me up, is I have no clue how it even exists like that, you know? Like, what did they look at to determine this? Or were they just kind of feeling zesty that day, and this is the result of that? Okay. Fuck, I didn't look above me. Son of a bitch. Okay, we're playing like ass. I beat one of the hardest characters, and now I've decided to throw every other run we've done. Just looking at the characters we have left, I don't love too many of them. Maybe I could do loud. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. You know? Entrepreneur. Harvesting modifiers are increased, but damage is decreased. They get cheaper items. That, to me, sounds like I should do this. And just start playing full econ. That's right. Who took Econ 102? Not me, because I don't know if that's actually like how the college class would be labeled. It might be. It might be. It's supposed to be cold. It's not that it's like not cold where I am, right? But like, I don't understand how weather works. And that might sound like a very stupid thing to say. What I mean more is I 100%, fuck, why'd they have to drop a stupid ass fruit, dude? Okay. Because like it was in the 70s like 2 days ago for me, and now it's back to like 45. What was that? Did we just fuck up? Did the weather not get the notice of what time of year it was? And then it was like, oh, my fault. Let's roll that back for a second. Okay. We need to buy stuff. If we're not using all of our money, we're wasting it. But not 10 Fahrenheit. Thank you for transferring it to Fahrenheit for me. That means a lot. That means the world to me. It's like when somebody the other day was like posting about something, and they're like, everyone says like, oh, you got to be 200 centimeters long, and I'm like, son of a bitch, they're gonna make me open up Google. Hold on, let me fucking stupid ass conversion ratios. Everything's based around pens. Why don't they just do stupid numbers like ours, where like nothing makes any goddamn sense, and everybody goes, oh, a mile, of course it's 5,280 feet. Why wouldn't you think of that one? 200, I mean, so here's the thing. When I heard that, I was like, oh, that's probably reasonable. And then I looked it up and I was like, holy shit, that is not reasonable. What are they talking about? I had no clue I had no frame of reference at first. Dude, look, holy shit. Marshmallow, my favorite Fortnite artist. I don't know, by the way. It was like Marshmallow. Well, first of all, is he like still, you know, doing anything? Or did he just kind of make his money off all the Fortnite deals and like collabing with Ninja during Ninja's Prime and stuff? Or like, dude, I feel so bad for Ninja. So that's all I see. That, yeah, see, that's what happened when I looked it up. I went, holy shit. But like, dude, I feel so bad for Ninja, unless, you know, there's a reason that I shouldn't. But he was talking about that because there's that one meme that's going around. Imagine if Ninja got a low taper fade. You know that one that's going around. And he was like, it feels really nice to, you know, like have a joke that's based around me where people aren't actually making fun of me for once. And I was like, damn, that's so unbelievably sad to say out loud. That's one of the most tragic things. Holy shit, are you okay, Ninja? Like, I didn't realize. Yeah, he really was the butt of the joke for a while. That poor man. It was all that one fateful New Year's Day, probably what should have been, you know, in another timeline where people were actually dancing. The best day of his life turned to the instantly the stuff of nightmares, man. Waking up in a cold sweat thinking about the amount of movement he saw, dude. It's so fucked up. So, okay, yeah, so, like, I guess Marshmallow's still doing some shit. You know, yeah, I'd say it's okay. He's got my seal of approval, at least, you know? I think that's an all right amount. Now, we need to get more harvesting going. And you might say, yeah, why haven't you been getting harvesting? Dude, it hasn't been fucking showing up. What do you, like, I can't manifest it. Hey, guys, harvesting. I know it was -1 melee damage. Not exactly my ideal. But if harvesting is increased, we should definitely do it. Is Marshmallow the person who made that one song that is used in, like, everything? No, he doesn't. No, his songs actually have, like, lyrics. Never mind. It's that one song. I think it's called OMFG, and it's like the most Minecraft YouTuber core. Like, anytime if you listen to that song, you hear the beat drop, and after it, in your mind, you can just hear, hey guys, what's going on? Today we are going to be looking at the Mole Creatures mod in Minecraft. This mod's really cool, guys. It actually adds more creatures into the game. Okay. Woo. We're getting our money up, I'd say. Not even just our funny up, dude. We are getting our money up. We'll take a little bit more damage. We're gonna minus our speed, but that's temporarily, because soon we're gonna up it back. 10% attack speed is expensive for 88. I think that I can't do it. I can't make that deal. I'd have to call up my attack speed expert. Okay, we can make stuff cheaper and then buy that. Ultimately, right now, I'm not... Oh, the artist of that song. Oh. Whoops, I thought that was just a song name. Unless it's both, you know, like when there's that album that's named after one of the songs, and you get to the song on the album, and you're like, holy shit, this better be the best song that's on this album. And it's like, okay, well, it's pretty good. Yeah, that's probably the one I'm thinking of. Okay. I think I've listened to one Marshmallow song, and you might expect me to be snarky and be like, not by my choice. The fucked up part is, like, I don't remember it. Like, I'm not saying it was so bad I don't remember it. I'm saying that, like, I genuinely cannot remember the name of the song, and that's a failure on my memory, not like the song's fault, you know? Okay. We get more attack speed. We need more normal speed. We just need more shit to appear, man. We're not getting anything good right now. We can't afford to minus our crit chance. We can afford this, though. Minusing our max HP is scary because we're very much one-shottable right now. So let's buy this and then even a little bit of lemonade. When I was a kid, I did a lemonade stand. I don't know if I've ever talked about this. It was like the first time I made enough money from my lemonade stand to sell, or not to sell, to buy Pokemon Diamond all by myself, which is why Gen 4 was my favorite generation, because like I had to grind to get this view. I'm nothing like the rest of y'all, you know? It was my first Pokemon game, and also the one I grinded to get, dude. And you know what? It was a sick one there. And then I did another lemonade stand, and granted, it didn't make as much, which makes me think that maybe my parents are like telling my neighbors to come over and like spend money on it, which understandable, but because it like obviously it like ended up being a formative memory for me, so I think it was probably a really good idea for them to do that. However, the second one, even though it didn't make as much money, I still was able to buy Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which was a great investment. Still, I mean, I fucking love that game, dude. To this day, I love that game. I can't remember which Pokemon Mystery Dungeon it was. It might have been one of the first ones. I don't know. Well, here's the thing. When I did that lemonade stand, I was, you know, I'm sure you can imagine, very young. So if I was like at that point of the grind already, damn. It's rough out here. Okay. Keep rolling me. We'll lock this in. I kind of feel insanely weak. Does anybody else feel like my run is just like very bad? or is it just me feeling that way? Like, 5 melee damage, 18 damage percent is not cutting it with econ weapons. And I know that that is purely my own fault. Maybe if I get a claw, I should just throw that on because it's still a precise weapon. So all of the other ones can still function as my econ weapons. Well, I've got a little bit more of a backbone to the build that's kind of there supporting me, you know, no matter what happens. My ride or die, if no one got my back, I know the claw got my back. Much like the aliens in Toy Story 2? No, it's got to be 3 that the aliens started worshiping the claw. No, they started worshiping the claw in the first one because they were in the pizza planet when Buzz and Woody were going there. And yeah, I'm pretty much like, I know the Pixar lore is all I'm trying to say. So like, if you're impressed right now, that's okay. Look, it's the natural reaction. Damn, man. Okay. 12% speed's huge because our speed is very much lacking. Keep going econ. Minus this a little bit. Yoink this one. Combine these. Yoink that one. Just keep upgrading, man. We got this shit. Keep our harvesting at an all-time premium. We can't afford to minus our HP regen. It's kind of the only thing keeping us alive. Yoink, yoink. And then, yeah. I would have loved to get a little cock. But I say that every day. I wake up and that's my daily grind. Hey, you can't fool me. I look that up for pleasure every day. I won't be. Don't fall victim to his tricks. Look up Sonic Mpreg. I don't even want to be the father. I just want to see him pregnant for pleasure. It is probably one of the funniest, like, categories of fetish art that's out there because it's everywhere, man. Like, you don't avoid it. Okay, it's, you could be browsing anything and all of a sudden it's like either fat art or pregnant art and you're like, what's the idea here? Is it just that maternal glow? Is that all we need? And don't be like, oh my god, I can't believe he's uneducated on the Omegaverse. I'm fucking educated on the Omegaverse. Don't you ever for a second think that I don't know how to read, okay? I'm nothing like the rest of y'all. I know how to read. We'll get more armor because our, I mean, we're just so ungodly squishy. I think taking more damage next wave is fine. Shit, I don't really want any of those. More damage versus bosses, a little bit of sustain from the Tentaclozy. Yeah, I think we combine these and buy that. Rolling for 40, we're not gonna get anything and we're gonna lose all of our money, so I'd rather just get Baby Elephant. We can deal upwards of 1 damage now. I don't want to, like, you know, I hate overhyping things for no reason. That could be the difference between dealing no damage and dealing 1 damage. Okay, so like, it's kind of massive if you think about it the right way. All right. The build is coming together, honestly. I do hate fighting the mummies. The mummy wave is terrifying, and the fact that this is the one that I decided to go for, like, the cock on, not a smart idea, because holy shit, if one of these mummies touches us, I'm not kidding. Like, this is completely genuine. I'm being slash SRS, not slash J. We're dead. We keel over. All right, like, we're full slumped, cyanide in the veins, you know. I have like a weird phobia that I'm gonna get killed by cyanide poisoning, and I don't know why, right? Like, I'm not a spy or anything like that, but I watch a lot of true crime stuff. But there was this one I watched where somebody like put a little bit of I say a little bit, like it was just like, you know, they were getting a little quirky, but they put a little cyanide in somebody's drink and like they slumped over completely dead within minutes. I don't like that at all, man. I don't think they should let that shit be legal. What's that? Oh, they don't? Oh. Okay, I mean, I'm feeling a little bit better now. No, but like, that's petrifyingly terrifying, dude. What the fuck? It can just happen and that's that? Hell no. I wouldn't let it happen personally. Ooh, bat, I don't like. This guy is actually a bat out of hell, and I do not enjoy that. Just because on melee builds, I feel like bat is so hard to deal with. Now, the good news is we do have tentacle for healing in addition to the healing we're getting just from our passive HP regen. The sad news is, do you see the damage I'm dealing to him? This guy does not get hurt. Okay. This might be actually a better phase for us. Fuck. I don't like where we're going now. Someone puts all the slices in the corner, and I do not like being here. Brother, my ass will not last 5 minutes in timeout. My horny ass. Okay, do you ever see that one post that said like my horny ass couldn't be a brain surgeon? I thought they were like joking. Did you know some people are actually into that? Like, everyone does their own things, right? But like, no. That one's, I'm almost certain, actually like illegal. So I think we gotta, you know, draw a line in the sand somewhere and say like, all right, everyone can do what they want, obviously, but you less so. So, like, you just not as much. -5 harvesting, I'm down to go with for just like the raw damage we're getting, and then we'll put on our little Gojo, you know, specs. Yeah, dodge is good, crit chance is great. Oh man, yeah. Okay, we're looking really good on that. We're not killing any of the bosses, by the way, like not by my choice. I'm not hoping that we don't kill bosses. Why is the difference between our damage that immense? Holy shit, it really is that immense. The ones that are red actually deal double damage of the blue ones, and you might say, yeah, obviously they're red versus blue. First of all, I didn't know you watch Rooster Teeth. Second of all, that's not the case for like my favorite spammable weapon, which is the SMG, right? When you get a red SMG, you don't really notice that much of a difference, but it is still worth getting because like, what else are you doing with your money? And you might as well upgrade your weapons. But like, on this build, it feels insanely different. It's the difference between like two-tapping one of these guys and getting two-tapped by one of them. And brother, I'm not in the business of getting tapped right now. All right, at least not in this economy. with prices the way they are, hell no. All right. So now we've got, ooh, I think we gotta take it, unfortunately, because I don't like minusing our crit chance, but I think 7% crit chance is overkill, man. I'd rather have the 9% dodge for the idea that someday it'll be worth it. It's tempting to get. We can't do it though. This, roll me. This hunting pays for itself undoubtedly. And if it doesn't, may I be struck down where I live, or where I stand. I mean, I guess also where I live. I'm taking everyone with me. Everybody else in the apartment building's like, why'd you fucking make that deal, man? What is wrong with you? You think I'm gonna buy bait because I'm an idiot and just go, ooh, well, it's the only thing I can afford. I'm gonna lose 54 money anyways. We're smarter than that. I see a boss coming up. I don't buy bait because if this was Mother, we would have been fucked. It is, however, not Mother. So maybe I could have afforded a little bit of bait, but like, I was hedging my bets here. Okay. I have one friend who I know who just, they bet a lot of money on sports betting on odds that were like not insanely favorable. And they got it right. They put in around 1,000, brother. They cashed out like 16K, and all of a sudden I'm like, you know what, maybe gambling is a good idea. Honest to God, maybe I should gamble more. It is kind of insane that they were ready to just lose 1,000. I will say that, but like the thing is, you can't think of it that way because they didn't lose 1,000. It's the unhealthy mindset where you think of it in a way such that, well, what if they didn't get that money back? That's a loser mentality. The winner mentality is, how much am I gonna earn? That's the big difference. Okay. How much is hunting already made? I mean, yeah, we take that 100% of the time. We recycle this though. 6 more there. Minus a little bit of speed. I don't want to start the next one bad. I'm too much of a coward for that. I'm not gonna lie. I know where I stand. I'm a coward. No way. Minusing 2 luck is okay. So what is our pickup range? Oh, it's still positive at a positive 10%. How many alien tongues have I bought? Only one, but one alien tongue counteracts all that gnome does. The minus 20 range doesn't hurt. Kind of enough that like I'm considering getting. Ooh, that's big. Because now speed equal damage. Every time I see speed, I might as well yoink it. I'm gonna minus more range, honestly. I'll be completely honest with you. Look, I don't see any downside though. We're buying a drill. There's no way we're not buying a drill. Dads when they turn 30. I simply must have it. It's a DeWalt. How could I not? You're telling me that they got the sorry, I came from a DeWalt household. I don't know the other ones. What are the other ones? Like fucking Milwaukee or whatever. And then there's what's the other one? The one that sounds like it's the name of like a samurai or something, right? Because there's one that's like Ryoba or something. I can't exactly remember. Maybe I am confusing it with the legendary swordsman Ryoma from One Piece. That's entirely possible. I'm gonna believe that there is one that's called something like that. No, it definitely has very different syllables than that. But anyways, it's kind of like a choose your side, you know what I mean? Like Blood versus Crips, but for real men, and it's all of the different tools. That's what it's like. Holy shit, it's really heating up now, man. People are gonna die in this gang war, dude. Fucking, you're telling me you come from a DeWalt household? That's it, you're done. Also, I do have a little bit of a bone to pick with DeWalt, right? So my phone used to use USB or micro USB. Yes, that does mean I use an Android. Wrong bubble color, wrong bubble color. Fuck you. No, but yes, I did used to use a micro USB. Now it's USB-C, if you're wondering, by the way. If you're like, well, does that mean you swapped the iPhone? I have not swapped the iPhone. Simply because I'm not gonna lie, I just don't care. I know I can. The main reason is I can transfer my stuff off of an Android phone to any other phone that I could get in the future aside from an iPhone. I cannot say the same for an iPhone, so like, fuck that shit. Okay, this is critting over 100%. I'm over capped on crit, so I can actually minus a little bit of crit if we want. And then also getting drill. We're gonna mow through the enemies. But I bought a DeWalt charger for micro USB, and here was my rationale behind it. You work with big, powerful tools. Surely, whatever kind of like little tech you make as a charger, you're gonna juice that shit up because this is made for your big, manly, masculine tools. That shit broke within a week of me using it. Like, obviously, micro USB, it just breaks a lot. There's nothing that you can really do about that. It's just kind of the way it is, you know? I don't think anybody's had micro USB stuff survive for a while. It's just kind of, it was very much a planned obsolete one, I think, because you would think about it the wrong way and the prongs would be bent and all of a sudden it's unusable. But the DeWalt one genuinely within a week broke, and I was like, how the hell does that happen when your whole thing is like, we are the big tool company, we love tools, we love tools? No, you don't lie to me. I can see that you don't love tools, and here's how. This shit's breaking too much. It's not adding up. Yeah, we are over 100% attack speed. Why is that? I've just been buying a lot of items, I guess. Okay, entrepreneur seems like a very easy character, but I guess I also could just be on like the perfect line. Who knows? Yeah, because that transfers to damage percent, melee damage. Our luck isn't the most positive. I don't care. It's so strong of a run regardless. We'll get a little bit more max HP, a little bit more armor, a minus a little bit. Holy shit, we're 26 armor. What the fuck? We'll even buy this. Minus our dodge a little bit and keep our healing up. Yeah, I mean, the drill should just like shred through him. Yep. Yeah, sucked for him, man. What are you gonna do, you know? Sometimes you just get fucking decimated on. I do not miss the micro USB days, like, because that was also what PlayStation controllers used to use. PS4, dude, fuck charging those, man. Also, Sony controllers, I don't know what they do with their batteries. Like, it's better than Xbox controllers for sure. Not in terms of how you like feel with them and stuff like that. I think that's a really stupid argument to get into, and the main reason is, brother, it's whatever feels right to you. Who cares? People's hands are different, right? Like, you ever seen Shaquille O'Neal holding a water bottle? That shit was not designed for him. So like, obviously things are gonna feel different in different people's hands. That's why, you know, heck, for all my fellows out there, date someone with small hands. But like, PlayStation controllers die so fucking quickly, man. Like, it's insane. Yeah, I'll take that. I think that's very worth it. In which case, I'll also buy these. We definitely don't want our projectiles ricocheting. I could get minus 64 HP regen. Not a bad idea, except it is. We're not doing it. In case you thought I was being for real on that one, that was not. I mean, we'll get a little more harvesting. It's not gonna pay for itself, but like, I don't know, why not? We got nothing else going on. Fucking just buying shit because it's here. Not even because I want it, just because it's there. Like, look at all these stats on the side. All things considered, our damage percentage isn't even that high because it's, you know, that's one of the only downsides for characters. We have less damage percentage, but I mean, it should also be less flat damage. I guess I've just been getting more of that. Whatever. We've been getting a ton of mastery. That's probably why. How many times? Yeah, we bought that 5 times. That alone would be 30 melee damage. I understand how our melee damage could get so high. Jesus, dude. Like, how much is hunting made now? Hold on, where is it? We have 2 hunting. It's made us almost an extra 1,000. Okay. Hoping for more by the end of the run. It's kind of disappointing, honestly. Could use some more mice showing up just because, like, we're shredding through them too easily. You know what I mean? Cutting through them like a hot knife on butter. And if you don't know what that looks like, don't worry. There's going to be about 1,000 oddly satisfying videos. Maybe I'll start putting them up on the screen to keep everybody stimulated while we're playing the game. And we can just have them all cutting sand, cutting butter, cutting through the divorce papers, cutting through, you know, the pain, the sadness, the lonely nights, you know. We could just have it cut through all of those. Cut the tension even. Okay. Dude, I saw this video earlier and it was so stupid. It was talking about like, wow, I didn't know I wanted something like this. And it was this floating bathtub thing, right? That's not the part that's stupid. That part was, it was fine. It wasn't like, holy shit, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen, but like, it was cool. Plus 2 luck here every, yeah, I'll take up to 137 luck. I think that's fine. What the fuck is this? You take 3 damage per second? Holy shit, this one's fucking baller. What the hell? Dude, that's so cool. Honestly, why haven't you thrown that up yet? What? Huh? Do you want me to vomit live on stream? Damn, okay, my fault. Let me get right to that. Hey guys, welcome to the Salted Slices vomiting stream. Wait, what? Which one was I talking about? Which one haven't I thrown up yet? Fuck. Son of a bitch. I don't even know what I was talking about, dude. Anyways, so there's this one video I saw. This part. No, the sand cutting videos. Oh yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault. Look, I understand people are getting bored. Okay, they need Subway Surfers, sand cutting, probably a Family Guy clip, maybe even South Park. It depends. You know, it depends on the season of South Park we pick. Same with the season of Family Guy. But the video I saw earlier was this thing that someone was like, I didn't know I wanted this hanging bathtub. Admittedly, it was pretty cool, but the thing is, the guy making the video, I just didn't like him. Like, implicitly, I just did not like this guy because the video started off and he was like, this thing looks like it's floating, but it's not. Okay, the way it was suspended was like a hammock. So there were like carbon fiber chains that kept it up. So he was like, see, it's not actually floating. It's suspended by these. Did anybody like fucking think it was actually floating? Am I insane? Yeah, obviously I'd look at that and be like, oh, something's holding it up. Who would look at it and be like, holy shit, that's magic? Yeah, of course something's holding it up. That's how things work. What the fuck? That's how it has to work. Why am I buying so many capes? What if I roll into the red hoodie? Ah, son of a bitch. I was really hoping it would show up right then and there and be like shining before me. We got another genteel alien. We'll buy that. We'll get 6 more armor for the price. Why not? A little bit of knockback just because we don't have it. Just a bit of stuff. Just a bit of banter. No reason. Sure. Why not? Why not? I see no reason not to. Okay, wave 20. Now watch this. Oh, what the fuck? Where's the boss? There they are. Now this should be hopefully an easy kill. Okay, hold on. I do have good dodge chance, so hopefully they can't even hurt me. They can only rebuild me stronger. Yeah, they're done. Just run at them, and that's that. Okay, there's our entrepreneur run, which gives us the bowler hat, not to be confused with the fedora. Okay. And that's like that 1920s investor, you know what I mean? That, you know, that's that kind of like Wall Street's gonna last forever. It could never crash hat, you know? Why, I've reverse mortgaged my home to invest in stocks. And I advise you all do the same. Okay. How would I make this character work? Maybe we could do like a nuclear bomb build, you know what I mean? Hold on. Let's do a precise claw build. Oh, should have done the material knife. Whatever, we'll get the material knife next. So what's his downside? Less HP, minus 30 dodge, minus 10 range damage. You don't realize how nothing that is. That's actually nothing. That's completely fine. Okay, so he doesn't even have any negative modifiers for anything. Should be a pretty easy run, I'd imagine. Unless there's something I'm missing, we should absolutely have this one in the bag. Dude, maybe that's what I'll do when I play Yakuza on stream. So I'll just put up a bunch of like sensory videos so that people who join in and go, ew, a story game, they go, whoa, is he gonna cut that with a knife? Oh. Holy shit, this is the best fucking channel I ever found, dude. And then they'll get psyoped into watching Yakuza gameplay and they'll buy it, and then that'll be my entire pro plan. It's a little scummy business practices what they're doing with the most recent Yakuza. It is true. I don't blame the team. I completely think that the monetization of the game would be out of their control, but like I think locking New Game Plus to a DLC, that is a objectively horrible decision for the consumer. Like, that is so we don't care about the consumer build, you know? But obviously, like I said, I don't think that it would be fair to say it's, you know, the Yakuza team's fault. It's most likely they're told, hey, this is how we're going to be monetizing the game, so be ready for that. And all they can do is go, oh, yeah, that's cool, man. That's fine. That's completely cool. I don't mind if you make my life work something that nobody wants to play, because, you know, all of a sudden it's monetized horribly. Now, how deep into Yakuza will we get? Depends on, like, kind of the interest, right? Because I want to play the whole game, but if it ends up that nobody wants to watch it, which I fear will be the case, because I feel like long-term games don't really have much longevity on stream. Not just my stream, just on any stream. It's just kind of the way it is, right? Because, like, here's the thing. Let's say you wanted to watch me play Yakuza. First of all, thank you. Second of all, what happens if you miss a stream? Well, now, all of a sudden, you have this burden, right? You have to go back. Because if you don't go back, what happens? Well, now, you're behind. If you're behind, you go, ah, shit, man. Well, let me go watch the other stream. And then I do another stream while you have to watch that one. Now you're 2 streams behind. Fuck. Well, now I definitely can't watch this, and then you drop the entire thing. That's just kind of how it goes. The first part of it might have like a very high retention, and then after that, it's kind of like, who cares? I know that's getting a little too into the weeds, right? But ultimately, I don't think that every game I play necessarily has to be a stream game. That's why the games I play on stream are what I consider to mainly be my good stream games, you know? I still think story games have a place on stream, especially even games like Until Dawn, where you just kind of sit down, one sitting, do the whole story. You know what I mean? I guess Until Dawn was the longest of them, so that's not the best example. But like, what's the one that was the cabin with werewolves? And like, the one horror actor that I knew in it, and I was like, holy shit, it's him. that one was like, yeah, of course, because, by the way, we're not going to pick up any of this XP, and you might say that that's very stupid. I'm trying to unlock that one character, man. The one for ending a wave with 1 HP. Ah, shit, dude. Ah, shit, man. I don't feel insanely safe. Okay, hold on. I do. Fuck me. Okay, well, at this point, we might as well go grab it then. Because we're not going to end it on 1 HP anyways. I don't know how we're going to, like, math out to end it on 1 HP then. We'll take more HP from consumables. I think it's definitely worth picking up when it's, like, free like that. Do we just start with negative dodge? Okay, we do. So it's not that we can't get positive. It's just we start with negative. Let's get a Thief Stagger to keep a little econ up. We definitely need more econ, and I think having a way to double our money and pass it to the next person will be a very good idea. Also, I just remembered the name of the one game I was thinking of is The Quarry. Did I think that the story of that one was really good? I did not. I thought it was very cheesy, but also it was very funny, like insanely so. I do like games like that that don't necessarily have a good ending. You know what I mean? There was definitely some endings that you could like more than others and all that kind of stuff, but it wasn't necessarily a good ending. Now, there was some endings, admittedly, that I was like, that's stupid. Like, I believe no matter what you did, the family was doomed to die, aside from like 2 people. That part, pretty stupid, I'd say. What's the point of writing them as characters? Your purpose is to die? Oh, okay, well, fucking sucks for them, I guess. Yeah, we'll get 3 Thief Staggers and 3 Claws. What would Schrodinger have done if that cat just meowed in the box? I was just thinking, like, he's out of theory then, right? Like, his ass would not be fair. It's impossible for us to tell. And then, like, you just hear it in the box and he's like, okay, hold on, let me go kill it. Oh my God. Now it's impossible for us to tell, you know? That motherfucker's making too much noise in there, dude. Okay. I think we're doing fine on this run. I mean, it's just kind of like a crazy run. You know what I mean? It's nothing. Ironically, it's nothing crazy. It's just we play what we've got. We're getting more gold now because we have more Thief Daggers, which is good. Maybe I even start going more Thief Daggers and just have a couple of claws to cut through them, you know? Because the claw's damage is definitely far better. I would never deny that. But the issue is, do I necessarily need better damage when I'm just kind of like one-shotting regardless? I don't really need better damage. I need more money to get more items. We will yoink both of these because we're able to get cock before it's time for a horde wave. And it will be on wave 9, which hopefully won't have the brute chargers. Because this wave should have the brute chargers. If it does have brute chargers, I fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, that would be like a massive fuck up on my part. No, yeah. This wave is brute charger wave. Next wave should not have as many, I hope. I don't exactly know all of the wave orders. It's kind of why you can't take me to a sporting event. They're like, get ready, here it comes. And I just, you know, miss my cue, because how the hell was I supposed to know to stand up then? Fucking give me a sign or something that says applause, you know? That's how they do it at the Tonight Show, but you're trying to tell me they don't have like a your turn. Like, give me shock therapy while I'm sitting in the bleachers so that I can do the wave. I'll hop up when you shock my back, or even do the 4D movie thing where they have a metal prod that hits into your back for no reason. And when the only time I went to a 4D movie, I was, you know, significantly younger than I am now. So what ended up happening was it fucking jammed right into my, you know, shoulder blade, and I was like, dude, this is just the worst thing I've ever. I hate this with all my heart, but like, wasn't exactly fair. Because obviously it was built around the idea that you are an adult person at an adult person's height, but I wasn't that at the time. And also it was at like the Smithsonian or something, probably. I can't remember. It was at some museum. And when I was a kid, every museum was just a Smithsonian. You know what I mean? Because that's like the museum. So if I go to one, it's the Smithsonian. Sorry. Sorry, I'm here. I think it was the Smithsonian that had the one Titanoboa exhibit. I did end up going to that when I was a kid. That one freaked me out because I thought it was still alive. Not in the museum. I just thought the creature was still alive. I didn't think the model in the museum, it wasn't so realistic that I was like, holy shit, this must be real. And it's just not moving right now. I'm lucky I caught it sleeping with its eyes open and made of plastic. But it was like a very terrifying experience for me, because I was like, holy shit, if there's a snake that big, it could just eat me in the middle of the night. And like, my house was somewhat prone to getting snakes, but like the snakes we got, I'm not gonna lie, they weren't like scary snakes. They were garden snakes. So like, even if they walked up to you and were like, I'm gonna bite, you knew that shit was a bluff, or they weren't venomous anyway. So like, fucking go nuts, man. You're not hurting me regardless. Okay, combine these, buy that. More HP regen. Oh, hey, would you look at that? More HP regen. We're gonna minus a little bit of melee damage and a little bit of damage just to get some more of this shit going on. Our dodge is in the negative still, so we're not even gonna care about that. Roll. Not great, but like, also nothing I can do to change it. Now, it might seem insane that I've gone for a red claw this early. It just feels kind of right, you know? Also, I wanted more thief daggers to show up, and they simply aren't, dude. They were invited and everything, and they're not showing up. I do now, at this point in my life, I do like snakes. I think they're really fun. I don't know. There's some people who are like, I could never have a snake. Those same people, when you show them like a hog nose burying into yarn, they'll be like, all right, that shit's pretty cute, you know? But the issue is, right, if I don't know if people still do this, but I have a feeling it would still happen. I feel as though when you're a kid and if you were like, I want a snake, people would be like, oh, he wants like a manly pet. He wants the big one. No, you don't realize. I want like a small little guy. I want one that'll like wrap around my hand and be like, I'm so happy to have you as a friend. And I'll be like, oh my God, I feel the same way. Okay. Let's get speed up, damage up for sure, because our damage has been a little lacking. I would not mind getting some extra. Finally, I mean, we just gotta combine though. It's unfortunate, it's just how it is. I wouldn't mind getting some extra something. I can't remember now. Oh, harvesting, because I've kind of taken a shit on our harvesting and it's not good. I know it's only -4, so it's like you're losing 4 materials. That's not a big deal. Yeah, but like when I see the minus number, my brain gets sad, right? The fucking serotonin stops. It pauses its movement when it sees minus number. I think that if you were to ask me like what kind of reptile, amphibian, that kind of genre, you know what I mean? Because I feel like those are very similar genres. I believe snakes are reptiles. Am I wrong in that? The reptiles have to have legs. I don't think they have to have legs. That'd be fucking messed up. Like, the snake just wants to be part of the party, dude. Just let him in. I think that a snake or frog would be my choice. And I know that frogs are like very different from, you know, like how you care for a snake and stuff like that, because of the humidity. You gotta spritz them all the time, make sure they're alive and well. I know, unlike other pets where you don't have to make sure they're alive, with a frog you gotta do that. No, so I do think that those would probably be my 2 top picks in that kind of realm, you know what I mean? We could use a little bit of, oh, I was just about to say range. Getting delivered. I think a tractor almost always pays for itself. I haven't done the calculations on it, but -8% damage, it's actually kind of bad when you look at how low our damage percent is on this run. But we're still critting at the point where we're one-shotting everything, so I don't mind. Our crit needs to go up, though. Yeah, it's only at 39%. I should start prioritizing it a little more from our level ups, especially because we're getting level ups like crazy after grabbing a cock and the scar. That shit kind of, you know, amplifies it a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, pets are... I know I say this as, you know, someone with 4 chinchillas, so perhaps I've got my hands full already. But to me, pets are like a very enriching part of life. You know what I mean? So for me, it's always like the more the merrier. I kind of wanted to get a sugar glider also, but I worry that I wouldn't be good at caring for it. Also, I don't know what temperature sugar gliders thrive at. I just want to be able to hold out my hand and go, to me, and watch it fly over, you know? Feel that raw power. Okay. That. There's some damage percentage, and now speed equals damage, which is huge for us. I don't want to minus our range anymore. That's also massive to get, because tentacle is basically better lifesteal for melee when you're doing crit, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know the math on it, but yeah, but I just feel like I'd feel so strong if I could hold out my hand and be like, sugar glider to me. Watch it fly across the room and wrap around my hand, and I'd be like, this is a good boy. And then he'd get his favorite little cheese bug, dude. If you haven't seen that shit, I think that probably that's what the animators from The Lion King were looking at when they made those grubs in Hakuna Matata. You know what I mean? Is that what this was, the song? Actually, yeah, it was called Hakuna Matata, right? I don't know. The legal names of Disney songs are not what are in my mind. You know what I mean? I know that was the main thing they said, so I'd imagine it was the name of the song. But for whatever reason in my mind, I want to call it, even though I can, you know, sing that song in my head too and tell that it's a different song. I want to call it I Just Can't Wait to Be King, even though I know that's like a different song from The Lion King. Dude, Disney's kind of like not doing that anymore, right? Like their new stuff isn't at all that musical oriented, huh? It's kind of a relic of their past now. That's weird. That's kind of strange. Because I feel like it used to be so synonymous with like Disney, you know? We can do a little minus luck for plus speed because speed equals damage. And we definitely need higher damage percent. Which also means when we're leveling up, speed is probably one of the most efficient choices we can do. We're also about to hit 20, which is, I believe, a purple level up. Or maybe it's a red level up. It's a red level up. I think red speed is our #1 choice. Get insanely fast in addition to getting a lot of damage percentage. Because we're about to get more melee damage flat from mastery, and we just keep kind of scaling from there and figuring out what we want. Our econ isn't great. I won't lie. It's definitely lacking. We're not building a ton of items per wave. And I'm worried and very fearful we're falling behind the bell curve right now. So don't love that. But I think we can kind of bring it back. If we get hunting, our econ's solved. If we don't get hunting, we just gotta pray that we get more procs from our actual knives. Because right now, I think that's the main issue. We're not getting that many procs from the knife. It's just not worth having. Just not worth having. Okay. I think 6 melee damage is actually just really good. But we'll roll once. We'll roll twice. Son of a bitch. We'll do crit chance. And dodge. I kind of... No, I don't. Because our dodge is in the negative so far. Can we get... Okay. We'll take that for sure. Our dodge is already very negative and we're doing nothing to change that. Cyberball can deal up to 21 damage. It's not good. Simply not good. Minus 1% speed this late into the game. 3 and it pays for itself. And I think that that's how you got to look at it. And that's not improbable, I'd say. Is it insanely likely? No. But neither was my one friend Sport Bet. And I told you he made a lot of money. So if he can gamble and nobody calls him a degenerate gambler, I'll do the same. Plus, the reason I decided to buy it right now is, okay, it's already nearly paid for itself. And you might say that's only 1. It's going to be 2 once we hit this guy down. Okay, big. And now we just kind of run through here. It was a stupid idea. Why did I do that? Who told me to run through there? What fucking voice in my head was that one? Holy shit, that one's definitely getting outed from the crew, man. What the fuck? Next meeting we hold, they're getting kicked. Okay. Dude. All right. I saw this TikTok the other day, right? And like, obviously, you know, if people are happy, I don't really care. It's surprise, surprise. Like, but it was just kind of funny to me, right? Because of the logistics behind it. No, we can't do that. It's anti-synergy with the entire thing we have going for our build. There was this one TikTok I saw, and it was talking about these people who are in like a poly relationship, right? And there was somebody who they were all collectively deciding to break up with, right? But I think that's like, obviously, you know, I'm sure it was a traumatic situation for the group, and they are probably, or hopefully, better off, you know, because of it, and everybody's happy with the split, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, now I can get into my bit now that I've disclosed all of that. That's essentially my "you're not allowed to be mad at me." But I just couldn't help but find it a little funny that it means like Among Us style. They must have had a group behind the person's back, and they were like, guys, we got to vote them off the island, man. I'm sorry, they're not long for this island. We got to get rid of them. You know? Like, obviously, I'm sure that it was more nuanced than that. I just think it's funny. It's a funny visual, okay? So I saw, nobody will be able to find this video at all. I was kind of ego searching, not exactly ego searching. I was more just doing like a little bit of thumbnail research and that kind of stuff. So I was looking up games I play on YouTube, seeing the styles of thumbnail people do. I'm kind of happy with my current thumbnail style. I think that it is very eye-catching and stands out enough that people see it and go, ooh, I'm kind of interested with what's going on here, and then they'll click through. But anyways, it's not here to jerk myself off over how I do my thumbnails. So I found this one video, and it was just this like little kid who was recording himself doing a video, you know, real cute kid shit. I did it too when I first started a YouTube channel. It was so funny though, because the video started and he had a Nerf gun, and he was like, by the way, for legal disclosure reasons, this is not a real gun. I'm like, fuck yeah, kid, you cover your bases. They can't come after you now. I know that the cops were watching that video and they were like, is that real? Is that bright orange gun real? Is he actually about to? Like, obviously, I just say it because it was like funny to hear, not because I'm like, what an idiot, you know what I mean? I'm not reddit.com/r/kids are fucking stupid, where half of the posts are in jest, you know what I mean? Like, half of them are like a kid falls down and everyone's like, haha, what a silly little guy. And then the other posts are like, this child just spent money on a video game. I personally think we should mobilize to crucify them in their hometown with millions of spectators screaming it all. Okay, giant belt is huge. We can take more damage next wave. Fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, that's worth it. We'll take a little more crit chance just because I don't know if I'm capped yet. I'm capped on red ones, but not those red ones, so it was definitely worth it. That, roll. Yeah, I'm in for that, honestly. I think that's good. Our dodge could become positive, which, why not, man? If we've got the opportunity, when in Rome, you know what I mean? Me when I'm in the Roman Empire. That's exactly what I would have said. Yeah, no, I think we might as well make it positive. Why not? It's a good idea. But yeah, like little kid shit like that, dude, it's so funny to see. I love that kind of shit. But the issue is the internet is so volatile and like insane. It's kind of crazy, right? Did I pick up something that makes enemies faster? No. Okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't take the one that's like enemy speed up, because these guys felt like they were going so quick. And I didn't know. I mean, I guess they had the buffer who makes them run faster. So you know what? It makes complete sense. Or now that I've thought it through for a fraction of a second, it does make complete sense. But like the internet has become so. I'm someone who personally does not want kids. Mainly because financially, have you looked at the state of the world? I'm lucky if I can get a house. You fucking think I can afford to take care of a kid? Brother, I'm struggling to pay for one. Paying for two is so far removed from the equation that I don't even want to think about it. Okay. That, roll. There's another red weapon that's big. Another purple here. Well, -1 armor, and then just kind of keep Walkers. What a shop that is. But so many people online are like, I hate children. I was trying to have a nice dinner at Chuck E. Cheese's, and somebody had the gall to bring their kid. All I wanted to do was enjoy my Dave and Buster's wings and then go play Flappy Bird, the arcade machine. And some little crotch goblin had the gall to exist. It's like, hey, wait, man, you kind of went to an arcade? I think the kids can be there. And then all of the comments on like r/child free are like, and the worst part is their parent doesn't even care that they're hogging the machine. And I'm like, are we being honest here? Is this like a genuine, he played 3 games of pinball in a row, I'm going to kill him? No, you aren't. No, you aren't. Nope. No, you shouldn't do that. That's not a healthy reaction that you have to a child playing pinball. I think that maybe you need outlets of joy in your life that don't come from like the fact that you don't like children. Because like, I'm not gonna have kids. I don't care if somebody else has kids. The last time I was on a plane, did somebody have their kid absolutely screaming and crying the entire time? Yeah, they did. You want to know the only person who was probably more annoyed than I was by that? The parent of the kid, who was like, son of a bitch. Everyone's like, can somebody shut this kid up? And it's my kid, and I don't really know what to do. Because like, what am I gonna do? They're not watching their Peppa Pig. How the fuck am I supposed to shut them up now? And it's like, yeah, I mean, honestly, in your defense, fair enough. Like, you've given them their sensory toy, but they're done. Look, man, if I legally could cry on a plane without people thinking that I've lost my mind, I'd probably do the same. Like, I'm right there with the kid. This shit sucks, especially because my headphones were dead. So like, what I ended up doing, if you're curious, by the way, is the guy next to me on the plane, he was watching John Wick, and so I was like, well, I mean, I've seen the movie, but fuck it, that means I can fill in the dialogue with whatever I want. He probably noticed that I was staring him down the entire time, being like, "You fucking watching John Wick? Hey man, you got games on your phone? You watching John Wick over there, dude? Yeah, that's great. I wish my mom would let me watch John Wick. I'll sit here and we can watch John Wick together if you want. It's no big deal. I'll just kind of watch a John Wick. Just 2 guys on a plane watching John Wick together. It's no big deal." And I didn't say a word to him the entire time, aside from the one time I tapped him on the arm and went, "Hey man, your cranberry juice is here." And he went, "Oh, sick, thanks man." And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." So anyways, you watching John Wick over there? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Dude, actually, my phone's dead. So if we could like watch John Wick together, I think that would mean a lot to me. Okay. Who we got now? Chunky, I failed so horribly and embarrassingly. I don't even want to try him again because it's just like a shame. Let's try Streamer. And I know that before I have tried this character and it has not gone well. The difference this time is I have a game plan. What's my game plan? All right, so when I said I had a game plan, let me make something perfectly clear about that. I was completely lying. I have no game plan. So I think we've got to start snowballing. So getting this in the first shop is all we want, and then we just stand still. Because now this should take care of the entire wave for us, and we've just got to stand here and start building capital. We got to start building Boise, Idaho. Why? Because that's our capital. That is one of the only reasons I remember Idaho exists. Because what kind of fucking capital name is Boise, dude? They were on some shit when they made that one. The founding fathers really snapped when they made that one. It wasn't the founding fathers. Yeah, well, you know, like whoever made that one really snapped when they made that one. Okay. I know that our money isn't increasing that quickly. There's a reason for that. Before we can just stand still for the entire run, there's an important first step. Not dying when you stand still. And I'm really trying to not die when I'm standing still. So this is the, you know, like build up period. And then the streamer goes nuclear, probably. I've actually never won with this character, like not on any of my profiles. I don't think that my mind knows how to stream. And you could say, ironic, isn't it? I don't know if that's the correct use of irony, and I'm not going to correct you. Okay. Yeah, I think that now we're getting 3 per second. We've got a good chance. Dude, I do going back to my little bit of like a plane anecdote, right? I think that like being on a plane sucks. It's actually just a bus in the air and you're just locked in there with people who also don't want to be there. Like, why is riding a plane seen as so like luxurious in movies? Like, obviously, yeah, it's different when it's a private jet, right? Like, that's the idea behind it, at least, is, well, they're on a private jet, so obviously it's luxurious. But like, in real life, that shit feels so far from luxurious. When you walk into the bathroom on a plane after somebody else, you feel a lot of things. Luxury is not one of them, man. Like, that's so far off the list. You will be feeling anything other than luxurious in that moment, dude. You'll be like, damn, this really is an Airbus, huh? It's like in elementary school. I don't know if everybody's school got these. My school, whenever we were going on like the nice field trips that weren't like, you know, local, so it was more than an hour drive, we get coach buses that had like the nice seats and everything like that. I think you put me on a coach bus right now, I'm like, damn, this is not a comfortable place for me to sit. In elementary school, brother, I'm like, no way. They got a coach bus? Dude. I mean, I know it can still be out of reach financially for a lot of people. It's so much work to fly. I'm gonna say something that I don't know if this is the common take. I think it's just annoying. Genuinely, I just don't enjoy it at all. I think it's a very annoying thing to do. All right, we've spent all of our capital, which wasn't a good idea. I've definitely overspent. Now our character does not snowball as hard. Very stupid idea by me. But what you fail to realize when you call it stupid is how smart it actually was. It wasn't. But yeah, like, here's my thing with flying, right? It's so obnoxious trying to figure out where you're going in an airport. Every airport is actually Stevie Wonder's layout, dude. Like, they looked at his notes and they were like, he's cooking with this one. We gotta lay out the airport like this. Why do I have to walk through 30 Starbucks to get to where my fucking plane is going to land? I want to just like sit there, dude. I understand, you know, it's only really fun if this feels like we're in an exclusive mall. That's not true. It's not fun at all, actually. Okay, 2 armor is big. Big enough for me to like buy a structure and get 2 armor? No. Nope, not gonna be doing that. Okay. Our damage is in the negative, but now we have piercing, which makes me feel way safer about the run in general. Now, is this wave 7 and our money is looking like a Jean Bellion song the way it's at an all-time low? Yes, that's true. But, okay, we're still not at 2 per second. Damn. Yeah, we need to do a save round, and I think we're coming up on it, because right now I'm feeling very good about the financials behind the run. Our lifesteal needs work, though. A lot of it. Okay, we gotta move every now and then. Just do little micro adjustments. And then we go around and pick up all these. With all of these, we should be getting upwards of 4 per second. Yes. What can I say? I did that calculation off the dome, man. I'm fucking jacked into the matrix. Got that one. Okay. HP regen's nice. Range damage is massive, though. None of those. Roll me. Range damage. Go. Hopefully, yeah, I was about to say, hopefully 3. Upwards to 4 as the wave goes on. Now, our damage percent will be at a very large negative because the more money he has, the less damage he does. It's kind of the opposite of real life, where the more money you have, the less you have to worry about consequences from damages. Okay, damn, that one hurt. Maybe next time I'll try dodging. That's a neat trick. Okay, me on my Anakin Skywalker shit, on my Anakid. Dude, I think that the prequels for Star Wars are a little overhated, right? And like, I think that now that is starting to become the common take. Is there a lot of stuff in it that's objectively not that great? Yeah. Most movies have some stuff in it that's pretty questionable. I guess unless you only watch fucking Kino cinema. But in which case, what did you have as a take on the Star Wars movies anyways? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it wasn't Kino. Surprise. Okay. We'll keep our speed low. Because then we can get Etsy's couch or whatever it is, and then we'll be good. We should definitely get padding. He's one of my favorite bears. Does that? It does. Landmines do count as a structure, so we got an extra 2 armor. That's really good, and what I was hoping it would do. That was the whole reason I bought it, because I'm remembering the other gimmick to this character. It's just that my brain is kind of like a Windows screensaver, and it's bouncing side to side, or like the DVD logo, and the only time that like a choice that makes a lot of sense happens is when it like hits the exact corner. So we're not operating at full potential here. Okay, did I buy a bag ever? I didn't. That's fucked up that the streamer can't get the bag. Guys, this says a lot about society. Image with a deep message. And then it shows a kid picking up an iPad over a book, and it's like, damn. It's true, because you can read books on iPads, so like, picking the book over the iPad is just like really dumb, because if you want the book so bad, get it on the iPad, but you can also watch, you know, a 10-hour video documentary on why the first Harry Potter game for PlayStation 1 is an overlooked classic. I don't know if that's true, but I'm sure somebody would say it is. And that's all that matters, you know? +2 armor is not a bad idea, but I think I'd rather take something else. 1 range damage is very worth it. Where is our range damage coming from? I actually don't know. +40% damage while moving. Oh, interesting. We still don't have any lifesteal. That's a really stupid idea by me. What am I thinking? Okay, I'm thinking that it doesn't want to show up. You know what? I'm starting to agree with me. All right, there's more armor for us. That was an 85 item that just said 2 armor, no downside. Which, fucking absolutely, sign me up for it. But yeah, the Star Wars prequels, I think, had a lot of very fun ideas. And the thing is, haters of the prequels can only ever say one thing. They're only like, oh, but Jar Jar is what a horrible character Jar Jar is. Okay, man, like, yeah. I don't know why they made a whole movie and then they were like, what if we made like Shits from Aston, where all he does is like show up and go, oopsie, I made a poopsie. Yeah, that was a really dumb idea by them, for sure. Now, is Jar Jar speak really funny? Yes. Did they have to include the scene where an alien like farts and then seductively looks at Jar Jar? No, I don't really know what George Lucas was cooking with that one. Definitely, I would have opted to omit that scene at some point. I would have, you know, on some watch through where somebody else actually looked at it and they were like, hey, George, you want this in? Would have been like, okay, dude, where is, holy shit, we have to take something soon. Dude, it's so fucked up. Okay. Damn, that was so much money wasted. We have some lifesteal, finally. All I wanted was lifesteal from that. Oh, Mother is terrifying. We don't beat Mother. The run may well die here. Sorry, all ye faithful who believed in me. I really, you know, I'm praying on my upcoming as well. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know, man. It's scary out here. These streets are not built for this, okay? Ooh, baby. I hate that with all my heart. Okay. Damn, that sucked, huh? Killing Mother, though, is a great feeling. Me playing the Binding of Isaac. No, but that shit was stressful. Holy shit. Okay. I thought 100% certainty that's where the run died. I didn't think we were strong enough to do it. The fact that we're strong enough for a wave 11 Mother makes me feel like this run can go the distance. And I'm hoping to see it do so. You know what I mean? -1 armor is scary, but the range and crit chance is kind of huge and makes me want to go even more crit chance. Getting a minigun is also massive because it's a direct upgrade. We can't take that because it would just fuck us up. This is so worth getting because the more we create, in theory, the more armor we get. I say in theory because I don't know how the game calculates when you have a structure. So it might not be aware that a structure is being formed off of the other thing. Therefore, we can't benefit. Okay. Pick this all up, get our money at a nice premium, and then start standing still. 6 money per second is huge. Please. Okay. Might as well pick this up because it's right there. 7 per second, 8 per second. 9. No. A couple more procs of 8 and we should be at 9. Yeah. That is how numbers work. You know that team that just recently discovered how you can do infinity minus infinity? Forgot to say it. I was actually on that team. I was leading it when I said, like, you know, after 8, there's probably 9. And they were like, you know what? We fucking actually. Salted slices, you're kind of cooking on this one. Wait a minute. That is how that works. Holy shit. Dude, isn't it wild? Oh, that's kind of how... Ooh, that's definitely worth it because it's just 2 armor for essentially free. Well, for free. Not even just essentially. We take this. We don't want to minus our engineering, unfortunately. We'll take a second minigun. Very rare second minigun take. But not by me saying, like, normally I don't want a second minigun. I just feel like once I buy one, they don't show up for the rest of the run. Which I think is the opposite of how it's supposed to work. I think it's supposed to spawn more once you see it. At least that's what it feels like. Maybe it's like some kind of survivorship bias, you know what I mean? Where, like, since I have it and I'm actively looking for it, I'm going to notice it more. It's not exactly the usage of survivorship bias, by the way. I just wanted to sound smart when I say things. Like, I don't need to be a philosopher who's remembered for being a genius, all right? I just need to be one who people go, yeah, he definitely, yeah, he said a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like, most of it was wrong. Like, what was he talking about? If you put someone in a cave their entire life and you, like, only let them look at pregnant pornography, all of a sudden they think that's just how people are. What was he, like, waffling about when he said that one? With that said, I mean, I guess he is one of the greats of our time, so I don't know. I guess, you know, even a working clock is wrong twice a day or something. That's also one of the things he said, which, again, we can't really agree with, but he definitely said it. Okay, that, wow, we're so broke. See, guys, being a streamer doesn't pay. If anything, like, people should donate more to streamers. Okay. I hate the number of enemies I am dealing with currently. I'm gonna let the game shoot for me. You fuckers. Yeah. Holy shit, that hurt, man. No! I'm so ass. Oh, I'm so ass, dude. Oh, I'm not built to survive these streets, son. Fuck me, dude. Okay. According, son of a bitch. I just checked my YouTube chat again. Dude, I'm gonna sue YouTube, ironically, for the bit. It said there was a message in my YouTube chat. Yet again, I didn't get anything on my pop-up YouTube thing. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, because sometimes it works. Other times it's just like, nah, it is. Fuck, that was such a one run. Oh, that hurt so bad, dude. Oh, I feel that went deep in my heart. It, like, sunk. Oh, man. What a stupid-ass bad dodge at the end there. All right. Let's play night. Let's do a little night run. We got this. Kind of an insane start for a character. You start with 10 melee damage. Kind of melee weapons are we looking at? Shit, I don't really know. We can equip weapons below tier 2. That's fine. I mean, maybe we just go sticks, dude. Like, nah, because sticks benefit most from characters who don't get a lot of flat damage. We get a lot of flat damage. So stick is therefore not the option for us. Hopefully we can roll, see something. We'll get 2 melee damage, even though it's just kind of inefficient. Raka is kind of worth having because it gives us 1 armor already, which is an extra melee damage buff. This is worth buying. Maybe we go precise, man. Does he get any buffs for using swords? No, he doesn't. So fuck it. We go precise. We do a full pivot next round. And then we should be good. I know that it's kind of like a thematic and in character to go full swords. And that's probably what I should do. Because, like, that's what, you know, cool gamers who are awesome and are very good at the game would do. Rather than do that, I'm going to not. I'm gonna simply, you know, like, fumble the entire bag even. Okay. Good shit. +1 armor because it's turning into melee damage. Oh, fuck. They're actually... We had no money. What the fuck? Do you get less money? No. Ooh, attack speed's down. So we probably actually want big strongums, not quick fastums. You know what I mean? Quick fastums is also, by the way, just letting you know, my nickname in high school. Thank you. Yeah, I've never heard that joke before. I've never heard that. Look, here's all the slices. We kind of like to break the mold. So actually, we're not going to go precise because attack speed is such a big part of your damage with precision. It's not worth it at all because we don't attack quick. It's expressly what we're not allowed to do. Maybe we go circle saw to get a little bit of health regen. I could see that working out. That wouldn't be bad at all. Maybe we go more rocks just because like the primitive buff I believe also gives armor. Yes, our blunt does. Blunt gives armor, so maybe we do a blunt build. Brother, give me that puff pass. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what we got? We take some damage. 2 armor is huge. More of these. Don't ever be fooled by Jousting Lance. It is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It has come to corrupt your sons and daughters, okay? Because you think that it's good when you see, oh, more damage while moving. I'm always moving. You're not always moving because there's calculations that go into movement, okay? Some of you guys clearly never fucking saw, you know, you had a physics class and it shows. Because here's an example of when I'm not moving. Did you see me stop moving there? Do you see me stop moving? You might say, I guess kind of for half a second. That's the issue. In that half a second, the damage can calculate. And all of a sudden, your weapon feels like dog ass. And let me tell you, as someone who's felt a lot of dog ass in my day, it's not a good place to be. I've got something I've got to get like checked out by a doctor, and it's starting to annoy me. I guess not a doctor, a dentist, but what is a dentist if not a doctor of the mouth? You know what I mean? I have my wisdom teeth growing in. They're definitely growing in sideways. I think they call that impacted. That was what they said the last time I was at the dentist. They were like, you might want to check out getting these removed because they could be impacted, but we'll just keep an eye on it. The annoying part though is it's at this point where like my gums are like flayed in half at the very back, and there's like just a flap. Let me know if this, you know, you're hearing it and you're like, wow, this is really insightful. I really enjoy hearing about your gum flap. Well, you're welcome. Okay, what can I say? I'm a man of the people. I truly like to give people what they yearn to hear. But like, it's so obnoxious feeling, man. We'll take this one because it's got that blunt, you know what I mean? Well, -2 speed, keep that going because that's just free extra scaling going on. But yeah, dude, I gotta get this shit checked out because I feel like it's probably one of those things that if you leave it alone, like it could just kill me. You know what I mean? Like I wake up some morning and all of a sudden all of my teeth have fallen out, or like I choked on a tooth or something. I guess I wouldn't wake up that morning. So you know what? Maybe I don't need to go check that out. Maybe all things considered, it's actually all good, you know? We're just kind of chilling. But yeah, I definitely I should schedule it, but here's a little tip if you live in the United States. Shit sucks for dentists and healthcare stuff because I don't know what the fuck my healthcare covers, and they give me like a PDF that's like 90 pages long. Brother, I don't read the terms of conditions of something I'm going to use. You expect me to read all this shit? There's no way. It's just not happening, man. Okay. We've kind of got just a smorgasbord of weapons. But that's fun, because now if we get Spider, we can actually use it. And Spider is normally like a pretty... Look, I don't want to... Don't make me say useless, but it's like a pretty useless weapon. Okay, I guess you didn't make me say it. Apparently, I very much wanted to. Or it's very useless on most characters, because you just kind of stack one thing. And if you're wondering why that's the meta in Danger 5, if you're a Brotato gamer who kind of likes to chill on the lower dangers, first of all, there's no shame around here, okay? You bought the video game, play it however you want, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say you cheated not only yourself, but the game. you know, fucking, how dare you use an easy mode on my souls, like, you know what I mean? If you only chill on the lower ones and you don't understand why people oftentimes end up going the same weapons over and over on a high danger run, it's because guess what happens when you build around one item over and over? You build that one item, gets a lot of buffs from the different things. Which of these do I want? I think I want both. And then we'll just ignore the weapons for now, because those don't help me kill. Not like speed does. We're kind of banking on the idea, by the way, with the dodge and luck plus that one. The dodge doesn't matter as much. I just like seeing purple items, and I want to buy them. I got a little bit of a monkey brain like that. I'm a gotcha gamer at heart, I suppose. It's like, holy shit, golden loot bug. I gotta get this one, you know what I mean? Me endangering the whole rock and stone team just to kill one golden bug. Whatever you do, don't use your C4 to get the loot bug. Me, cut to me throwing the C4 and detonating it. Oh no. It'll cause a cave and we won't know how to get out. Guys, I got good news. I got the golden bug. It's actually like a Drake and Josh, where's the door, you know? Did he ever get arrested? Not Josh, the other one. I think that was the better one to get first, just because I like range on melee weapons. And I know that that's, you know, probably a controversial take, but I think that this character's not too bad as long as you just stack armor, because armor is so efficient for getting your numbers up. You can't really care too much about attack speed because kind of actively shits on the idea of attack speed. So best of luck if that's what you're banking everything on. But yeah, I think that we're in a good situation here. I'm liking what we've got going on. And then this right here, you can't tell, I can. Inside that box is like the earliest spider you've ever seen. Because look at my luck stat. 10. If that's not good enough for me to get every item in the game at red tier, brother, I don't know what will be. That baby elephant could deal like 1 damage with that, dude. And you might say that's nothing at all. Well, I'll have you know a little fact about 1. All right, that shit is the loneliest number you could ever do. And don't even get me started on 2, all right? Because apparently, like, allegedly that shit's just as bad as 1. Don't know how that one works out, but none plus 3 armor is massive. And then we'll take a little crit chance. Speed is capped at its current value. I don't like. So I've got an idea. We won't take it. Yeah, that lifesteal was only from the blade synergy anyways. We weren't building around lifesteal. We'll take +1 extra armor. We just gotta keep the armor scaling going, and then we get fucking unlimited damage just for showing up. Yeah, our damage percentage might only be 2. That's admittedly tragically low. But what we lack in our damage percentage, we make up for in our raw ability to Oonga Boonga number, which is truly what the human experience is all about, man. Oh yeah, I was saying this the other day. I can't remember exactly when, but like YouTube, before you go live, they have this thing that says like number of people waiting, right? Like how many people are going to be there the second you go live and all that kind of stuff. The second that turns to not being 0 and to 1, I might just like have a panic attack. I'm so used to it being 0 and the idea that like YouTube doesn't really push streams that hard, which is why I do so many YouTube shorts, because like, brother, something's got to push my YouTube videos, and I know it won't be YouTube pushing the streams, you know? In fact, it's even better for you to like just rip your VOD and upload it if you want YouTube to push it than it is for you to... This is little metagaming stuff, okay? It doesn't really matter. None of it does. Yeah, we'll take that. Take that. Now, if we can get Power Gen, we're doing huge stuff. Doesn't seem like we'll be able to. We're gonna get another one for the plus attack speed, even though... Oh, hey, Croc. What's up, man? Can you stop charging so much? It makes it quite hard to hit you. And frankly, I would like to, you know, bash your skull in, dude. I would like you to look like Glenn from The Walking Dead. Spoilers. My fault. Well, you've seen Negan by now. If you haven't seen Negan by now, that's your fault, probably. Also, not gonna lie, if you're still watching at that point, you don't really care if the show's good anyways. That was the episode I stopped watching, by the way, is when they did that shit to my boy Glenn. Because Glenn was my favorite character. And then they fucking... Well, they hit him with the Joel in 1 from The Last of Us 2. Callback. Because, dear Lord. And it was brutal, man. And I hated seeing it. Because I was like, that's my favorite guy right there. That was like my ride or die. Was like my ride or die. It's not worth it to try and pivot to a negative speed build. As fun as it might be, it's just not worth it. He has no engineering, right? Oh, no. I don't know why I thought... My fault. Poor guy. Our armor's at 33. Holy shit, man. If a nuclear missile went off around us, we'd hardly feel the blast. We are the cockroach right now. I don't know if that rumor, or not rumor, myth is true or not. That, like, if a nuke went off, a cockroach would survive. I choose to believe it's true for one reason. And it's not a scientific reason. If it wasn't true, that makes Wall-E so much sadder. Because that means that the robot was dreaming of a little cockroach, man. Also, the only time I've ever looked at a cockroach and been like, yeah, that guy's a little fun guy. He's just a little friend. If you show me one in real life, I'm genuinely screaming. Like, especially, I heard they can fly. Dude, if one takes off, I need like a cyanide pill in my mouth to be able to pop that shit at any moment. And you might say, no, just get the bug. No, man. If he touches me, I no matter how many times I shower, I will still have an unclean spot in my soul from where it landed. You know what I mean? I'll be like, no matter how much you shower, man, he was still here. I can feel his presence. That was what, minus attack speed? That's fine. Obviously not ideal, but that's fine. Our econ sucks, by the way. Now I know whose fault it is that it sucks. Actually, let's combine these and get that and unlock this one. It is directly the fault of my own that it sucks, but like, because I haven't done anything towards econ. Our crit rate's not bad. What is the crit chance on these? Oh. So this one's at a 24% chance. Why is our rock at the highest chance? What the fuck, dude? He's really been studying. Holy shit. You can tell that he plays Rust. What the fuck? That is a game I wish that I could enjoy, but like, dude, Rust PvP. I know people who spend their entire life playing it say it's the most fun PvP in the world. That's like not a great source for it, because you want to know what it actually is like. It's like Tarkov PvP. And you might say, yeah, but people who play Tarkov all day say Tarkov is the best in the world. Yeah, are you noticing like a little bit of a trend here? Nobody else who downloads it enjoys it, man. Like, I'm happy that people enjoy watching them so much because they're kind of staples on Twitch where they always have viewers and people enjoying them. Dude, it is actually a slower paced Valorant, which is crazy. Slash CS, I guess. I mean, more like CS because it doesn't have the abilities of Valorant. Doesn't have that joke's over, you're dead. That's the only voice line I remember from Valorant, if I'm being completely honest. Because it was that was, I believe Phoenix said that one, and I played Phoenix because I was like, holy shit, not only does he have a fucking, what's that character's name? Holy shit, why did I forget? Mustang, Roy Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist. He has this snap when he sends out his his stun, but he can also fucking re-rise from the dead like a phoenix. Hence his name being Phoenix. I guess, you know, they were a little bit on the nose with that one. But like, that shit was so cool. And then I played for more than a week and I went, all right, I've mined all the dopamine I could from this game. I tried to reinstall with my friends once because we were like, holy shit, they got a gun game mode. Let's play that. Then we played it and I went, damn. Yo, anyone else think this is like ass? And they were like, yeah, it's kind of not fun at all. And I was like, sick. Let's not play it again. Sick, I'm right there with you. Our HP regen is not good. Okay, I don't know how that happened Because I swear before now we were doing fine. Oh, well, my lifesteal is now negative. That could be part of it. No. We'll go for the HP regen. Should have gone for the lifesteal. Son of a bitch. Okay, do this. I don't want to get rid of a rock. The rocks are kind of like our foundation, you know? I look to them when times are tough, and they're always there for me. That's huge. Our damage has shot up. Now let's see in real time if it feels good. Okay, hold on. We'll just play this a little bit slow. Make sure they don't spawn. Make sure they don't spawn. All right. We got to kill these guys as they spawn too. Otherwise, we're fucked. Okay. Whew, dude, there's a lot going on, huh? And now he's at the phase where he's spawning the other things. Ooh, man. I think that our lack of survivability is about to kill the run. I think that I have banked too much on the fact that I have high armor. And now we are getting pinked down by too many shots at once. And I should have prepared for this. This is my own fault. I live in a cage of my own creation. This is what happens, I think. This is my, you know, just desserts, if you will, for doing a run with too many weapons. It's very clear that these weapons don't have too much synergy with each other. I mean, we live this wave. But I think, well, hold on. Wow, somebody put the cart before the horse there. Holy shit. I think it would be irresponsible for me to not take that. Down to minus our dodge to up like everything. I really need HP regen though. More trees isn't exactly HP regen. However, it is better than nothing, which is what we currently have. Dude, our econ is so bad. We can't buy anything, man. I've got to lease I got to reverse mortgage my damn house in order to buy an item from the shop. That is not a good sign. That is definitely not where you want to be in life, dude. Okay, okay. It's fine. I'm feeling confident. I'm kind of looks maxing right now. You know what I mean? That is, by the way, a term that I have heard for the first time about a week ago. And since I heard of it, I have heard of it 30,000 times more. I don't know what happened, man, but like I saw one TikTok about it like a week ago and I'm like, well, this is kind of stupid. And now I see everybody posting about like looks macking, fucking bone shaping, which is metal as hell, by the way. Like, here's the thing. Oh no, it's super irresponsible. It does permanent damage to you. I'm sure it does. If someone's doing it though, it's kind of like cool. It's like how, you know, smoking is really bad for you, right? But every now and then you'll see like a character smoking in a movie and it'll be like, yeah, but why do they make it look so cool then? It's supposed to be so bad for me. Why they kind of make like everybody who smokes looks up? We're dead. We're so dead. Holy shit. It is insanely over. Because this is where we're dead. You might have been like, no, you're folding her. You're folding her. Yeah, this is all right. Now she's cheating. It was an even fight, and all of a sudden, you know, Plankton cheated. So fucking best of luck, us. Dude, how am I supposed to dodge all this quickly? This is a joke, man. This is fucked up of you to do to me. You come to me today. I come to you tomorrow. Call it a little deal. Okay. No, you come to me and tell me that I've just got to fight this off? Brother, I'm fighting God. Holy shit, man. It's too many creatures. It's actually too many creatures. Have you ever considered the fact that perhaps you have simply thrown too many creatures and doodads at me? It's too many knickknacks, too many thingamajigs, too many doohickeys. I can't keep up with all of that. 200 extra. Yeah, I'd imagine. 6 armor is massive, though, so, like, it's fine. Yeah, we'll take 10 range. Why not? 3 more armor is also huge. More lifesteal, more speed. Attack speed's just not worth it, right? Like, I don't really see a use case for it, at least for us right now. Damn. Dude, I'm getting increasingly more terrified as the run is going on because I'm not dealing damage. And I don't know whose fault it is, but I've got a sneaking suspicion that it might be mine. That's not a bad one to pick up, honestly. It is medieval. which gives us an extra armor, and it's still blunt. So we'll yoink this. Why did our damage percent go down? Oh, because we lose speed. Oh, that's right. That's like half of our run. We'll take this next run. Look, stupid idea. Arguably, yes. Insanely intelligent, also yes. It's kind of a balancing act that you have to understand. Okay. Brother, I always fail this character near the end. I'm so good at them at the start because all of their damage is like front loaded. And then I have no clue what I'm doing and start fumbling and falling apart in front of a live studio audience, dude. And it's the worst part because they keep queuing up the damn laugh track, man. I was also saying that, like, dude, I think that, so we all know that like the easiest clips for comedians to post on the internet are crowd work, right? Because with crowd work, 80% of the joke has already wrote itself. Sometimes, I swear, you'll see like a crowd work bit where they'll be like, so what do you do? And the person will be like, actually, I'm a sex worker. And then like the comedian will make a face and they'll be like, oh, okay. And the audience starts like laughing super hard. I'm like, they didn't make a joke. Like nothing's happened yet. Let's wait for like a joke to exist, and then maybe we'll have, you know, something to go off of here. Let's just give it like a minute, right? It's kind of, the laugh track carries them, you know what I mean? I think that this is still worth it, especially because we need that max HP. Upgrade our Raka. Extra healing. It's not the time you'd love to see it, but it might be helpful enough on fighting 2 bosses at once, because I fear for our boss damage. Don't think we have a single red item. We have 1 red item. I'm a liar. Sorry. Yeah, but we have bag. We do have bag. Good. That's kind of been our only financial gain this entire time, because we can't harvest. We haven't been getting anything extra from, like, you know, materials giving extra or anything like that. It's been a lot of struggle, you know. I really had to grind to get this view and whatnot. Okay, we gotta get ourselves out of this corner. Not like that though, you fucking dumbass. Holy shit, now we're on the back foot for sure. Before I was like a little risky. Now my ass is so on the back foot, it's crazy. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Oh my fucking god, that was way too close. Insanely close. For no reason other than I am unable to, you know, swallow my pride. Take this into this. Nothing else can be purchased. Stay away from them while we health regen. We need to health regen. Why did I buy Sad Tomato then if I want to stay away from them? Because now it's so worth it, because we still have our innate tankiness and statistics. And that should be all we need. That is our final ingredient for a winning run. He lied, but like, I'm trying to believe myself. It's so hard. The hardest person to lie to is yourself, man, because I can see through my lies. Everyone else, if I sound confident enough, they're like, oh yeah, he must know what he's talking about. Brother, I have no clue how I'm gonna live this one, honestly. It's simply inhumane conditions for me. Oh my god. I almost had like a hernia or something, man. Holy shit, my stomach almost burst out alien style, dude. Okay. Finally we take a win. Holy shit. Plasma sledgehammer. Our reward is a weapon we will never use as long as I live. As long as I draw breath in this mortal coil, man. I will not use this weapon. You simply love to see it. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, ha ha ha. All right. Pop this out. I have figured out what is wrong with my YouTube chat. And I can finally see messages on YouTube. Dude, my life is coming together. It's about time. I feel so bad because, like, does this say it's if I don't turn on live chat and I have top chat, it doesn't show half of the messages. What the fuck even is top chat? Is there like a council behind me that's voting on everything that somebody says? Okay, wildling, stick. I don't feel like thinking, brother. Welcome to the stick build. That's all you need. I was birthed into this world with one stick in hand and hope in heart, and I'm gonna keep it that way, brother. It's all I need. Okay. Now, what do we want? Probably start with a little bit of early armor. This character is strange because you cap out on your maximum potential damage very early. Thank you. I'm pretty proud of myself. You cap out on your maximum potential insanely early because you can only go up to tier 2 weapons. What that means is we're kind of put in this situation where stats are king, weapons aren't king. Normally, weapons are king. You just try and upgrade your weapons. All of a sudden, you're dealing a jillion damage per second. You win the game. We can't do that with him. He's a little too wild of a ling for that. You know what I mean? Now, where this actually becomes a very good thing and works in his benefit is, I'm saying this like anybody cares. My fault. look, my apologies. Okay, let's fucking get back to like talking about cocks and people's asses or something. Where this becomes a benefit is later game. Once you start hitting purple weapon rate. Once you start hitting purple weapon rate, you can't hit purple weapon rate. If you don't understand why this matters a lot, because there's so many purples in the game that weapons end up eating up a lot of those slots. Seeing as he can't get, like genuinely cannot get purple weapons, you can roll way more impactful purples that change the game for you. And that is fucking massive, dude. All of a sudden, you get crown like round 3. And you're like, holy shit, it's time for a harvesting build. That is also, by the way, why I decided to go a little harvesting on that one level up. Because we need econ from somewhere. We're not going to get it from the one knife. We have sustain already because we have 30% lifesteal innately just for existing. Just because we picked this character, a little pat on the back for showing up. So all we should need... Okay, we don't need explosion damage. Definitely not that. I could go melee damage, and there's a good argument for it. Maybe I should have taken the luck. I definitely should have taken the luck. Okay, more crit chance. We need a lot of crit if we want to start critting, by the way. Sticks are not designed to crit at all. I am trying to go against their native coding, okay? I'm looking at them, and I'm trying to make them like King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph. You know what I mean? I'm looking at them kind of like they're Vanellope because they're the glitch. You know what I mean? And I'm here to fix that shit. They call me Felix the way I fix it. They be calling... Hold on, we can come up with something else. You remember the one time in the movie that he hit the bars with his hammer and they became twice as girthy? I'll let you come up with the punchline here. It just feels too easy. You can really feel it. It's a mad lib at this point. Come up with your own punchline, and you know the best one will win a prize. What's the prize? Fucking, I don't know. You're the Quiplash king, man. You played a whole round of Quiplash and nobody said come. Like that's your prize, I guess. Okay. Ooh, this is our econ, and that might seem like a strange place for econ to come from. We actually don't have that bad of a crit chance, all things considered. It's 25%. Okay, so it's a pretty bad crit chance, actually, considering how high it is on our crit right now. But we keep doing this, we'll actually be able to use Tentacle and Hunting Trophy, which is more econ. And the more money we have, the more fun the run is, because I just get to buy everything when I go to the shop. Which is great, because normally the worst part about like going to the store is you can't buy everything. I'm looking to change that. Okay, okay. What we got? Did I buy bag? Probably not. Knowing me, I probably didn't. Slash, it didn't show up, but okay. Yeah, because we're decimating, even with negative % damage, we're decimating. I think it's worth taking there. More armor. And the toss up between these two. I think I'll take more armor though. Is it a unique build or is it just more armor again? It's more armor again. Yoink this and this. And then we should be doing good. Everything gets so expensive after you play Entrepreneur. Like, I only played him once, right? But all of a sudden, I'm looking at everything and I'm like, dude, why do they cost money? Like, that's so fucked up. When did this become the principle for our goods? Whatever happened to being like, I'll give you a goat. Can you give me a house made of straw? And they'd be like, can we up it to 2 goats? I can give you a goat and a kid. And that's the best I got. All right, we bartered. Now I try to barter at the Walmart and they're like, dude, it's actually just a $2 Gatorade. And I'm like, I hear you, but what if I traded you this pack of gum? And they'll be like, dude, you got that off of the rack right next to me, man. Like, you didn't buy that either. Driving a hard bargain our way. This is clearly a man who knows how to haggle a little bit. Okay. I think just taking % damage is fine. We need some, and I'm about to throw out more. Just putting myself down to 1% HP to start, or 1 HP to start the next wave. Some would say he's lost his mind. Wow, we're not healing as fast as I thought with as much lifesteal as we have. Okay, maybe I've lost my mind a little bit, but that's almost a good thing because doesn't this sense of suspense really add to the whole experience? Aren't you like, ooh, will he, won't he? You know, it's kind of got that rom-com feeling to it, that rom-com vibe that we all know and love. Just kidding. I think it's probably one of the most like divisive genres of movie, which is really funny because on paper it's like one of the least offensive of all time. It's just like love but with jokes. Meanwhile, there's just like, you know, a bunch of people out there who are like, oh, actually, I think it's the worst genre ever made. It's like, what is it? Look, I'm not gonna say it's high tier comedy, right? But like, neither was Sausage Party, and I hear motherfuckers every week saying it's actually an underrated classic. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it just isn't. I'm sorry. And look, if you really like Sausage Party, I'm happy that you found enjoyment in it. It doesn't make it a classic. The staunch difference between them. Yeah, I know. It's just having so much fun. Ooh, sorry, my neuron activated for a second. Oh, the singular one just turned on. But like, it's actually having so much money that you don't even know how to spend it. I think at the end of the Entrepreneur run, I had spent more than I had on like any other run. All right, our 8 harvesting is not compounding very quickly. If I knew a good calculation for compound interest, well, it would have been nice, huh? Okay. Hunting trophy should fix our econ, even though our crit is only 25%, which means our sticks are at a 28% chance to crit, assuming that they are blue, which 1 stick isn't, the other 5 are. I'm not calculating around the minority here, okay? I'm going with the vocal majority, okay? Whew. Yeah, I think Tentacle would also be very nice. Just a little extra pseudo lifesteal in addition to all of our actual lifesteal. And it's more crit chance, which, you know, I'm very much a fan of. Cool. We were able to barely get him. But no. Yeah, I'm down. I can be convinced. Okay. 10 harvesting is not good, but it's good enough. You know what I mean? Like, it's not... Okay, we buy that. We are now full build. I can't even buy this stick because it wouldn't go anywhere. 10% crit chance at the cost of 1 armor is very worth it. We're really fucking working hard to get our crit chance to work here. It's definitely not designed to be, you know, crit stick. However, designs are simply limitations that we as humans are able to break through. These glass ceilings have been designed. I mean, I guess, you know, ironic coming from a rat. Yeah, that's kind of true. But these glass ceilings cannot hold us. I will run the maze and find the cheese at the end. That's what makes me different. That's where I got my chutzpah and gutso, in that order. I'm not sure if I really know what chutzpah is, like what it actually supposed to mean. I just use it as another word for guts. I don't really, not from Berserk. I don't really know what its actual genuine meaning is. It's just a very funny word. So I hope it, you know, has a pretty good basis. Otherwise, I mean, like, I'm not changing my vocabulary, so that sucks. Okay. Now, how much did we make from hunting trophy in 1 round? Is our econ saved? I don't really want any of these, so we'll go more harvesting. Minus more lifesteal. Now, hunting trophy has already made us $49. And we have tentacle, plus more crit chance. Power generator, we're gonna buy, even though it's a damage down right now, and you might say, you absolute fool, you buffoon, how could you do this? Someday it'll be a damage upgrade, because I'll remember that speed is a stat that is worth putting points into. And when I do that, you're all gonna be fucking sorry. You'll all remember this moment. Yeah, I mean, I think that this is decent damage right now, not amazing. I think ideally we want our sticks hitting for around 200, which is scary because we're only critting for 118. It's definitely a ways to go, especially considering we can't upgrade the weapon anymore. So what are we gonna need? Oh, well, a lot for starters. Like a fucking mountain of shit, dude. Godzilla in the new movie looks at what we gotta do and he's like, holy shit, man. I don't think you're gonna get this one. Yeah, I know, man. It's gargantuan, dude. But if we can overcome all of it, I think that we're doing good. Our survivability is fine, even better than fine now that you consider, you know, tentacle HP regen. And then what else we got? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. Okay, recycle this, recycle that. We'll take that. 6 melee damage, more damage percentage. HP regen, items are cheaper. Yeah, I probably could have done that in the opposite order. I know, I didn't want to, apparently. We can't afford that. Another coupon is kind of massive. Now, whew, okay. That was a really bad dodge, by the way. Like, almost, you know, Hall of Fame worst dodges of all time. My haters really were preying on my downfall, and they got it right that time. So, like, you know what? Credit where credit's due. They really saw something that I did not there. Okay. We get a couple. I think we should have one more lore alien spawning, which is good, because that's so much bag value. I'm very happy we're able to take the 1 bag. And then anything we don't want is huge recycle fodder now, because I bought the recycling machine. I made sure to buy it before fighting the boss in case the red item they try to give me is like really, really bad. Like, you know, push your grandma down the stairs kind of bad. Okay. We got a little extra alien. I was right. We were able to kill him in time. Very happy about that as well. Don't need it. Oh, fuck. We can't do it because we took... we didn't take the other one. Okay, that's insanely good to get this early, though. I'm going to do something controversial. Rather than take that, I'm going to take crit chance. We take dodge and range. Now, if you're wondering, by the way, why I was so conflicted, we took the one where speed equals power. That's an issue because we don't have, you know, any reason to get the other one, because then our damage would go way down, like unrecoverably down. Okay, we just need damage, dude. We need damage and a lot. Like, I need capital. I need to be able to, you know, start investing. I need a lot of shit going right. Okay. Oh, also, when I was ego searching earlier, I will say, when I was looking up Brotato, I found one of my videos. I was looking up on an incognito tab, by the way, just so that the algorithm was fresh. Don't worry, I'm no fucking scrub to this. I saw one of my videos. Man, I felt so good. I was genuinely just looking up Brotato on YouTube to see if I could find, like, other ideas for what people are doing with Brotato, other ideas for, like, thumbnails and stuff like that. I'm don't think I'm gonna change my thumbnail style for a minute though. I'm really liking how they look right now. I think they look very eye-catching, and more importantly than that, eye-appealing. I know that I could do like the Mr. Beastification where everybody looks like a wax doll on the thumbnail, where your contrast and exposure are so fucking high, even Snoop Dogg's looking up to them. So like, you know you've done something there. Okay. More attack speed is always nice. Muscly little dude is very nice. I'm down to minus our HP regen for our other stats to just bombastically increase. Any speed ups would really like make my day, honestly. I'm taking that for the minus knockback, by the way, not for the healing. We're already good on the lifesteal just by us being wildling. That should be enough for us for the entire game. How much have we made with hunting trophy? 200 materials. It's paid for itself. I wish it paid for itself more by now, but like it has paid for itself. So at least our econ is in a positive upward trend. That's better than 98.5% of Wall Street bets Reddit can tell you, okay? Those buggers are investing like their inheritance money and losing it all. It genuinely would have been better for them to bet it on a game of blackjack. At least they had a chance of winning. This is not me endorsing, by the way, spending all your money on blackjack. However, if you are between spending money on blackjack and listening to Redditors for advice on stocks, well, in that case, I would definitely say to go with the idea where you should, you know, just kind of bet it all on a blackjack game. Okay. Speed up. We kind of need. Puts us finally in the positive. Oh, baby. We're going huge mode. We need range, don't we? Yeah, a little bit. Ah, not so much. This will probably pay for itself by the end of the game, I'd imagine, or hope at least. Now, how many genteel aliens do we have? Okay. Only one gentle alien and one mouse. Not too many. I'm going to call him a rat instead. I know he is. The item's called mouse. It feels more right for me if it was just a rat. So we have one rat, one genteel alien. That's not so many enemies that it's unmanageable, but it's also like still a little bit scary, definitely. You know, it's definitely not my ideal. Dude, I think it's so funny. There's this one place near me that was a medical dispensary of the marijuanas, right? For a couple years, they were called the medical dispensary, right? That was it. It was just called that. They updated their name to just the dispensary because it's legal now here, and I think that shit is so funny. They were like, by the way, no longer. Just so you know, all shapes and sizes welcome here. Okay. Take. Don't really need. I think we'd rather have speed from this upgrade. I think I'll just take melee damage because it's not showing up. 20 luck, but it's an expensive 20 luck. I'll still take it. More enemies, we definitely take because it's going to pay for itself by the end of it. Can't afford to minus our speed. Absolutely can afford to up our speed. We'll take both of these. Now, you might say you've killed yourself. No, I have tardigrade. I don't have tardigrade. Well, that was almost very bad. Boy, could you imagine the blunder? Oh, man. Luckily, I think we're going to just start out sustaining now. Yeah, we're looking good now. Okay. Man, that shit scared me. And it was all of my own creation. But we do have 116 HP. 10 armor? 8 armor. Still a good amount of armor. So we're probably effectively around like 150 HP if I had to guess, which is really comfortable, I think. I definitely believe that's enough for us to win, and it's only wave 16. The more we keep critting, the more our econ goes up. Yeah, see, if I have no qualms about running through that many enemies just for money, I think that we're fine, dude. It's actually my sticky money moment from Matilda. Holy shit. Just running through, seeing what I can grab. Yeah, I'm deep in the Danny DeVito verse. I'm well aware of Matilda. And you might say that, like, it's not just part of the Danny DeVito verse, it's part of the fucking Danny DeVito verse. More enemies. I think that that's always a good idea and has yet to ever backfire in a way that could kill me. Hey, that's fucking giant. Yeah, honestly, I will take that. How many coupons are we at? Because that's got to be like our 4th, right? Where are they? 5. Holy shit. Let's go, dude. We're at 25% off everything. That's crazy. That's like almost a quarter. Just kidding. It's exactly a quarter. That was the joke. But like if you want to really break down the complexities behind the joke and word play there, the double entendre play, and no, that's not just sexual. I'm so sick of, I'm going to reclaim double entendres. Okay. So many people are like, double entendres. What is that? Sexual? Dude, listen to anybody doing like a analysis of lyrics and songs, and they'll talk about double entendres, and they're not saying like he's talking about his massive penor here. Okay. Like it's just a word. Okay. It doesn't have to be sexual. It's just unfortunate that, you know, the life in which we live, most of them are sexual. But like the double entendre there was quarter is also, you know, like it's 25 cents. Like it's 25 cents because it is also a quarter of a dollar, if you didn't understand where the name for quarter came from. But it was really funny because like a quarter off something is much like Nickelback, who, if you don't know, is aware of how to look at a photograph. Okay. Don't need it. We'll take it. 9 more HP. Minus our luck, but everything else just fucking soars. This should be armor then, I'd imagine. Or we're going to break the game and somehow get items we are not supposed to have on this character. Okay, lock that in 100% of the time. We're gonna get more speed and a ton of damage off of it. Okay, hold on. Dear Lord. They know my weakness, shooting me very hard. That's actually also my weakness in real life, by the way. So please don't test it. Okay. Gotta get our head in the game. They call me Zac Efron the way I get my head in the game. No one calls me that. I wish they would. Can we start a change.org petition? Because those always do so much to, you know, like get people to really recognize me as the Zac Efron of streaming. I think that it's only fair, right? Which basically means I'm gonna have like a moment in the spotlight and then kind of fade a little bit from the public consciousness for a while, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere just come back and people are like, holy shit, it's Zac Efron. There he is again. Okay. What was that one movie he did? Was he the one in 13 going on 30? Or am I thinking of something else? Or was it, no, it was 17 again, wasn't it? Was Zac Efron? Dude, that's actually so huge to get that. So we do this, that. Our crit chance is at 82. We're genuinely critting really close to cap when you consider that these are sticks, man. I'm really happy with how the crit's going right now. Okay. I think that this will probably be my last run of stream, assuming we win. If we lose, I'm gonna do a salty run it back. Yo, that could be our thing. Salted run it back. Holy shit, that's like my name and whatnot. Yeah, but like, cause we can't end on a loss, you know what I mean? Ending on a win, respectable. All right, that's how it should be. That's how you know you're like a gentleman and a scholar, is you ended on a win. Ending on a loss, you know what I mean? This is for nerds and cowards. Maybe we have spawned a couple too many enemies, by the way, for our stick build. At the same time, they still don't hurt us. It's just like a lot on the screen. Our enemy, can we see how many percent enemies we have? Yeah, we're at 35% enemies. It's kind of a lot. Like, kind of really a lot. But how much have we got from hunting by now? Probably a fuck ton, man. It's probably been a secret enabler for everything. Yeah, we've gained an extra 1,000 materials. Holy shit. 9% speed for extra damage. Ton of HP regen is always very nice, and so then we'll take even more HP regen, and then we'll buy this just for 1 HP regen because it's there. We'll buy that into that. We have hit crit cap. We are actually critting every time we attack with sticks. And brother, it feels damn good. I feel powerful, man. Okay. Here we go, wave 20. Oh, ooh, that's a hard question. Probably fisherman, but just because like fishing memes make me laugh. They like tickle me in a good way. And then another one who I really like playing, who I'll start up for fun. Speedy is a ton of fun because he's one of the only characters in the game where going all shurikens genuinely feels like one of his strongest builds. And shurikens are so fun to use, but generally so bad to use. So, okay. Now we've got Hatchet. Yippee, I guess. I don't know. Sorry, let me give it a more enthusiastic. Okay. That is where I'm gonna end for today. Thank everybody for coming out. I'm going to be back tomorrow for maybe Yakuza. Maybe if I can finish getting my capture card set up. I really want to play Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. And I know that it's like a story game. Boo, boo. I really want to play it though, dude. Like it's itching away. Anyways. I will be back tomorrow doing something. I have no guaranteed announcements. Goodbye.